Welcome to Vino Entertainment TV, which is based on Vino. Hey, Chad, baby, how are you? Thanks for coming. What's going on, Pap? What you got going? Let me unmute you there, girl. What's going on, girl?
Hey friend, how you doing?
No, I sure miss you, girl. I've been missing you, girl.
No, I've been missing you too. I've been a little busy, and now my damn husband done run my blood pressure up.
Oh, Lord. Oh, no. Not the blood pressure, girl. Not the blood pressure. You hear me?
Yeah, ran my blood pressure up. Sometimes he can be so stank.
See, he be so stank sometimes.
Yeah, and it don't make no sense. It don't make no sense. It don't make no sense. And he got to go to court tomorrow. My son got to go to court tomorrow. Now, why my son can't ride with you? Y'all going to the same motherfucking place?
Right. So why they driving separate cars?
They ain't driving separate car. And he better be up he better be ready to go. Cause when I get ready to go, I'm ready to go. Okay, all you gotta do is make that understood. Why are you talking shit? I
Oh,
told
he
him
ready
bye.
to
I
go.
don't even want to talk no more. Hang the phone up.
Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Oh Lord.
'Cause that's just being stank. That's just being stank.
Yeah. Yeah. But I understand though. Man, do I understand. I really do. I really do. Girl. So, I don't think you ever met that homeless lady. It was a homeless lady that stayed over there about where we be hanging out at feeding the homeless. And my son said he went there yesterday and they told him that she had passed away. She's a white lady. They told her that she had passed away. Girl, I think I cried about 20, I think I cried about 30 minutes because she was so
Well,
nice to me. I always ask for baby wipes. I would give her baby wipes. I always come through for her. And oh, good. I'm like, oh,
yeah,
girl, they hit
that
me.
do be sad when you be trying to help them and you don't, and it ain't no telling. It might have been some of these little things if she just had somewhere to stay. You know what I'm trying to say?
Well, they said that she had finally found her somewhere to stay. She had found her somewhere to stay, but they gave her 6 months to live. I'm like, oh man, so why nobody tell me? So I don't know. I just found. I'm like, dang. And girl, I think I cried. I think I cried. I boo-hoo for 30 minutes. I'm like, I and like I've been knowing, but I knew her from being out there feeding them, and girl,
Yeah.
she her baby wipes. She was in a wheelchair. She had a colostomy bag on, so she was in a wheelchair. So I always bought her baby wipes for her, and girl, she always there get fingernail polish, body spray, blankets. I'll give her all kind of stuff. Girl, she was real nice little white woman. And girl, when I found out she passed away, girl, I cried for 30 minutes. I was like, why? I was like, look, I don't be want to hear it because I guess because you can start knowing people and you can
Yeah.
uh, um, start getting feelings for people. And by me
Yeah,
being
they grow.
so much,
They grow on
getting
you.
feelings for her. Yeah, she started growing on them. I started getting feelings for this lady. And girl, I think I cried. I know I cried a good 30 minutes. I'm blowing snot, boogers, and everywhere.
God bless you crazy.
Because my feelings were so hurt. I just never think about hearing her pass away. I mean, I just saw her maybe about maybe before Thanksgiving. I guess before Thanksgiving, I saw her, and she told me
Mm.
she talked and everything, and I didn't know that she had ended up getting her somewhere to stay. But my son, but sometimes when things start working out for you, something always happens. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm sorry,
Yeah.
just so sorry. I'm sorry. So sometimes when things just start getting good for you, things just started happening out of nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Just started just happening
Yeah.
for the worst, for the worst. And I'm like, she couldn't get a break. They gave her 6 months to live. I'm like, and she had a colostomy bag. I'm like, what was wrong with her? But I asked my son, she having kids, and I'm getting all real nosy. I don't know how I'm supposed to know. I'm like, I know. I'm just trying to figure out. Nobody needs to send a card over there to who I need to send a card to, or do I need to
Yeah.
swing by there and check on? No, I don't know. I don't know if she had no kids. I don't know who she was living with. I don't know nothing, but I'm
Mm.
gonna try to get over there sometime this weekend to find out if she had kids or she was staying somebody. So I can get send a card, a sympathy card over, take a sympathy card over there or something. But yeah,
Yeah.
her name was Lakita. She was real nice old white lady. And I pray about that white lady because she always hug on me, girl, and everything. She be so be glad so glad to see me when she see me. And
Yeah.
oh
She
yeah,
appreciated the fact you came around.
she appreciated me every time I came around. Every time she was always
Yep.
there, getting perfume, girl, body spray, nail polish, comforters, baby wipes. I need some baby wipes. Baby, I said, baby, I ain't got no baby wipes. But when I come back through here, I'm gonna bring you stuff. If I don't bring them back here, I'm gonna have my son drop them over here personally. So when I had time, when I didn't have a way to go or didn't go over there, my son would go by there and drop some baby wipes out for me. I go get some at the 99
Mm-hmm.
cents. Yeah, and it was crazy to look at him. So, girl, other than that, girl, I'm doing all right. Girl, look here. I'm gonna need you next month. I'm gonna come and dye my wig. I want only a ginger, a copper color, a ginger color. I'm gonna give me some. I'm gonna lock my hair up, I guess, cause it's gonna be there to cut it.
Okay. Okay. Cause I think I'm gonna go back to my mahogany. That was cute on me.
What color's mahogany? Burgundy light.
Yeah. I was playing one time and dyed it, and that was cute, and everybody was talking about how cute it was. And my sister went and tried to do it, and hers damn near was purple.
Yeah. Hmm. Yeah.
But
Hey, Tori,
I
how
think
you doing?
I think I'm gonna try mine too. But when it rains, it pours.
What done happened?
My grandma died. Then 2 weeks later, my uncle died. Now my grandson ain't died. His daddy's sister, and cause if she was but 39.
What was wrong with her?
I don't know what was wrong with her now. A bad heart run in the family on that side. But I don't know what was wrong with Shan. But I noticed when she married that dude, she stayed sick. About 2, 3 weeks ago, they had flew her to Tyler and they said she had coded 3 times then, and they brought her back. And then they called night before last. My mama was calling me, and but my phone was plugged up in the living room. I couldn't hear it. And then when I finally got a hold to it, she said she was trying to call me and tell me Shan had died.
Salute, Big O. What's going on, baby? Where you been, my friend? I sure missing you, Big O. Big O. Look, Big O. That's my mama name. But we call my mama Big O. Let's see, can you see it?
Hey, Big
Let me
O.
see.
Hey, Tori.
Let me see. You might can see it, but there you go. I got Big O on my arm. Yeah, there.
Mm.
Big O. That's my mama. They would call my mama Big O. And all the Big O's, I know some good people. If you don't get off my table, you don't lost your mind.
Don't
But
kill
yeah,
the
so
cat, cousin. Don't kill the
yeah, girl. I mean, the cat about to have you hear me. The girl, she's my sister. I don't know if that's my mama in there, my son, my grandma, my brother, my uncle, my papa. It's some people in that cat body.
cat. Yeah,
it,
probably is.
it is. But and then my son's grandmother passed away, and and his daddy called and said they would give him some stuff out, but they down there fighting. She had kids, and when you got kids, let me tell y'all people something. All y'all in the chat, you go testify what was said, hiding in the bushes. I don't give a damn. Get your shit in order. You hear me? Get your will, a piece of paper, an envelope, somebody, a recorder, a video record, something to let somebody know who get what. This go here. Get your shit in order. I'm tired of my people right here arguing because somebody won't take something that somebody else won't. They don't deserve this. Y'all get y'all shit in order. Get you some insurance. Get you some a will or something to write down on what you want to go here and there. Please do. It don't make no sense. It just don't, because should no siblings be arguing over what was left behind. Get your affairs in order. You understand me? Get
You
in
sure
order.
right. Even if you write it on a piece, if you write it down on a piece of paper, take it and get it notarized. So they want, cause you always got that one in the family. Think they smarter than
Yeah,
everybody else.
yeah,
If you write it on a piece of paper, get it notarized.
yeah. Get notarized. Because me, I have insurance. So the insurance I got is to be for that. But I'm gonna go to another. I'm gonna go somewhere else and give. I'm gonna go to a funeral home and get some stuff done. But y'all get y'all stuff. But I only got one son, so now it don't matter. But y'all who got more than multiple kids, get your stuff in order. Don't have people out taking from your kids and they don't deserve stuff. And I mean, y'all know how we get crazy. You think the white folks get ignorant? They don't get ignorant about money. We get ignorant about the petty stuff, the little small stuff. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Get
Well,
your
I
affairs
already
in
told my
order.
kids I'm gonna have it set up, but I already told my kids they get nothing. The grandkids get it all.
Oh Lord, not the grandkids get it all, Pam.
Yeah, when we bought the house, we flat out said we leaving the house to the grandkids, and I don't care how many we get, how many grandkids that keep falling out, they cannot sell the house unless everybody agree to sell the house.
Mm-hmm. See,
Cause
on my little
remember,
land,
I got
I ain't got no. On my little, I guess with my uncle, well, on the land that we got on the creek down there, and I got the, I ain't. But like I said, I only got one kid, so I ain't got to just be doing no separating and stuff. So yeah,
yeah.
but with my
See,
sister over on Spruce Street, with my older sister now, on my dad's side now, he left a will. So I've been telling them to take the house, knock it down, and put a fourplex up there. Everybody get their own apartment.
mm-hmm.
You
See,
see what I'm saying?
that was my thing. Everybody was trying to figure out why we got such a big house, and ain't nobody really but me and him. But I got 7 granddaughters, and my daddy said boys can take care of themselves. The girls may have to come home.
Right,
So
right,
that's the reason why they cannot sell the house unless everybody agree on it. Because if the girls get to the place, they got kids and they ain't got nowhere to live, they'll always have a house.
right, 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 right. Because with my uncle over there on Water Row over there, honey, uh, after he got on the house and land go to me. I'm gonna demolish that house. I'm gonna put me something else up there.
Hmm.
I'm gonna tear that house down, stand it all the way down to the ground, to the concrete, and I'm on that side, since I'm a water ride across the tracks over there from other side of town, I might end up just give me a little small tiny house. Put there a tiny house ain't but like $6,000 for a tiny house, but I went on Spruce Street. Like I said, it's between my other sister, but then my grandmother got the house, the land down there on Cedar down there. So they got like 2 lots down there. So, but yeah, because have yourself in order. Don't have kids fussing over nothing because it.
I'm gonna have money on it, and they already know it's going to the grandkids. It's not going to my kids. And I'm not
Mm-hmm.
being mean because I got a bunch of grandkids, and I started out late. We bought the house late in age. Late in life, and it just be, in my opinion, better suited if the grandkids get it.
Right, right, right.
And they already down there. My grandma with some mess going on down there at my grandma's house. I'm trying to stay out of it. But the the house belonged to one auntie because she didn't leave home till about 7, 8 years ago. She had been there all her life, about 7, 8 years. And the house go to her. Everybody else get an acre of land with 8 of them. One uncle died, but his acre still there. Now, my baby auntie, the baby of the family, she had already put a trailer down there on her acre, and then didn't even live in the trailer. She was down, stayed in the house with my grandma. Now, my auntie that's
Mm.
supposed to get the house, she got married about 7, 8 years ago, damn near 70 years old. She is 70 now, but she got married right around the time she turned, right before she turned 70. And she finally left. But the house belonged to her. The baby auntie done took over the house because she been living there. And now she trying to run things. But you got a trailer down there that you let fall in on your acre of land.
But don't she need to take care of that before she take care of anything else? I think she need to handle that first.
Now, the auntie who the house belonged to, she told her, long as you keep everything up down here, I don't have no problem. Don't let the house go down. Because ain't nobody but her. But I got 2 other aunties. They got trailers down there too, but they live in their trailers. She didn't stay in her trailer maybe a month, maybe two.
Oh, she didn't
But
want
you
to live
down there
there.
with them. Now you want, she just wanted, because she got the trailer out the divorce. When she got divorced, so she moved it down there. And wasn't nothing wrong with the trailer, because when me and Jane went down there, that's where we slept, in the trailer. Wasn't nothing wrong with it. Wasn't nothing wrong with that trailer. She just didn't want to stay in it.
Well, all I know is down there in Domino, all that land down there with all them trees on there. I'm just waiting for my girl. I'm gonna be rich.
I'm trying.
I'm selling stuff to paper mill. I'm selling to the woods and paper mill for papers, some pencils. I'm selling a
Yeah.
whole baby. You just hold.
See, my uncle is over everything now, and I'm trying to work myself up to go down there and talk to him. Cause hey, TT, cause I'm trying to, you know how some people is, they don't like talking business and all this. But I'm trying to work myself up to go down there and talk to him. I ain't trying to stick my nose in the business. I'm just trying to help. You need to go on and let everybody go on and deed everybody acre off to them.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Deed everybody acre off to them so it won't be no mess.
Right,
And
right,
then put the whole thing in a trust so it won't be no mess.
right, 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 right. Well, babe, I hope they work it out. Like I said, my son ain't got nobody, but I got my cousin and uncle. And right now we can't do them with the land that my grandmother had because my uncle's still living. See what I'm saying? Even down there
Yeah.
in El Dorado, they got their oil down there pumping. He don't want to get the oil check. We don't even get the oil check no more. We got to wait till he passes away till we get the oil check. My mama before the grandkids. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I know my uncle getting a nice oil check every month from
Mm-hmm.
Lion. Yeah, ain't fooling
That's,
me.
that's why
And
I ain't tripping because
first thing old folks say is, "I ain't got no money, girl. You know I'm broke." And God, you got plenty of money to be up on the bed and the side. Girl, please,
yep.
all kind of stuff. But they're just the way they brought up, I guess. But people like me and you, I'm selling some shit. I'm selling some stuff. I'm sorry.
That's what I want. That's the reason why I'm trying to work up my nerves, cause to talk to my uncle, cause my folks they kind of crazy when you try to talk business to them. You got to catch them the right way. And that's what I want them going to deed everybody they little acre off, cause I want to cut the trees off my mama's and sell them trees, cause there's plenty of trees down there on the acres that ain't been cleaned off, and put that money aside for her.
Yeah, for your mom. That's right. That's right. You the oldest one. Get it in order, Pap. Get it in order. You got to get it in order. You don't care who get mad. Get it in order, baby. You hear me? Have it in order. Cause you already know how
I'm
the sickness is. Make sure everything is in order. That's right. Make sure it's in
Yeah,
order.
I'm gonna get it in order, cause my little sister, I'm already knowing I'm gonna have to knock on her head.
Don't do it. Don't knock
Yeah,
a patch.
I'm about ready to do it anyway, cause that I'm about ready to do it anyway.
Don't knock a patch out of her head, girl. Leave her alone. Let her make it.
I'm gonna let her make it. I'm gonna let her make it for a little while longer, not too much though.
Let her make it. But now we're gonna go ahead and get started. But let me just play a song right here for Lakita. So yeah.
Something about that night. Yeah.
right there. That lady right there, she be singing, not singing. She be singing. She be singing. I like when they sing, not when they sing. I like when they sing though.
I know that's right.
Let me see here, Pat. Let's see here. Okay, let's go ahead and get this started right quick. Yeah, TT. Yeah, I cried for 30 minutes. I said, man, but you just never know who you be crazy about. Okay, let's get started.
If you my fourth cousin and I like you, we gonna do what it do. Like, I'm not gonna say, oh, you my cousin. No, I didn't grow up in the sandbox with you. By the time we had 2 kids, my grandma told us, well, y'all know y'all cousins on down the line. But that's what everybody say in the country. They be like, y'all cousins on down the line. Or some shit like that. And we like, well, shit, we 2 kids in by right now. Ain't nothing wrong with them. They perfect condition. They ain't got no disability. Thing is, it do not count if they not your first, second, or third cousin. If they your fourth cousin.
Bad.
If you my fourth cousin and I like you, we gonna do what it do.
I ain't with that neither, Pap. You hear me?
I got now my crazy auntie. She married her cousin, she had a baby by him first, but married cousin. Okay, yeah, they was on down the line cause my papa and the man she married, his daddy, they was first cousin. So that make y'all second, third cousin. What the hell? And when she got pregnant, my papa wouldn't even talk to her till after she had that baby. She knew it. She knew they was kinfolk.
That's crazy.
They knew they was kinfolk.
I ain't doing no kissing cousin neither. That don't make no sense. But my thing is, it don't matter how far down the line your cousins do it. You still some kin sitting, there's still some genes in there hidden right there, right? So it don't matter how far down the line it is, right?
Yeah.
I always been told that you cousins, 7, 8 cousins, I don't care. You still some kinfolk down the line. It don't make no difference.
Yeah, wait a minute. Let me tell you this too. This just took place 2-3 weeks ago. That's the reason why I be talking about you tell your children who the baby daddy is. Don't be lying and make sure they know they folks. Okay, my granddaughter, the one that got the baby, she up here, she talking to the little boy, and then her sister gonna come say, Nona, is we kin to some dewberries? I say it's possibly on your grandpa's side, cause his sister name was Pam Dewberry. Well, this boy that Ariana talking to, his last name Dewberry. I said, what's his mama name? What's his mama name? And he told me the mama name. He said Samantha. I said her birthday November 18th. He said, yeah. Okay, I said your mama and her daddy is first cousins. So now y'all ain't got no business talking. Your grandma and her grandpa were sisters and brothers. What the hell y'all doing? That's exactly what I said. Y'all might as well squash that in the bud because y'all too close kin.
Yeah, that ain't cool. Titi said, I tell all my kinfolk we look alike, just so they know ain't nothing gonna be going on.
I told when they came and told me, I told him when he said what his mama name was, he said her name he said Claudette. I said her birthday November the 18th. He said, yeah. I said, I know when she was born. I know Claudette when she was a baby. That's due first cousin. So that means y'all second cousins. 0. Snap. Y'all need to cut that out right now. Right now.
I know them dewberries.
Yeah, I mean, it might have been kind of different if he was a Dewberry on his daddy's side, but no, you a Dewberry on your mama's side because her mama was a Dewberry. That's why your last name Dewberry, your grandma's name was Dewberry, and your grandma was his grandma, and my son and daddy, sisters and brothers. I knew when his mama was born.
Right.
I hit a birthday right on the date if I didn't know it. I said if I don't know what I'm talking about, how I know a birthday. And that my ex-husband folk. I said, see, that's why I tell y'all. That's why I try to teach y'all. And y'all, I don't care nothing about them people. You need to know who your folks is.
That's right. You need to know who your people is. Let me tell you something. I'm gonna tell you something. I had a brother, right, that I never ever met. Andre Austin. I never knew I had a brother. I thought I was the last child, the next to the last child my daddy had, because I'm the baby on my daddy's side. I'm the baby girl.
Yeah.
So when I was going to, I was at ninth grade. It was at ninth grade out there at the FBI out there. And
Yeah.
I told my sister, I said, I met this boy. I said, he's really, really cute. I said, I like him. And she said, what's his name? I told his name to her. She said, what? That's your brother. That ain't not my brother. I don't know who he is. We come to find out. I knew that was my brother. And girl, I'm like, but it's important to tell your kids who their kin people are, so they would not be dating their own people.
Yes, and I seen this documentary one time. They was talking about that, and you know, like when people don't know their siblings and stuff, the reason why you have that strong attraction is because you are some kin or you siblings.
Right. Y'all tell y'all kids, I mean, doing that incest shit. That ain't fun. Leave that stuff alone.
Wait a minute, I didn't finish it. Let me finish it. Lord have mercy, I forgot. The baby that my auntie had by her cousin, the daughter, she turn around when she get grown, fuck around and have a baby by her cousin, and the baby come here. The baby was she normal, smart, very, but when she first got in this world, she had a hard time. She had to fight for about the first 3-4 years of her life.
Bless her heart. Doggone it.
And I didn't even know till I was sitting there one day. And the boy mama came over there because I knew the boy mama was our cousin, and I didn't know who the baby daddy was, you know, because I hadn't been down there in a while. And I asked Mama, I said, Mama, why Kathy here? She said, that's Sadie grandma too. I said, huh? She said, yeah, that's Sadie grandma too. I said, no wonder she fucked up when she was born. She got too much of the same blood running through her.
Sadie from TK?
Nah, we just call my little cousin Sadie.
Oh, it's like not the one from the projects. Okay, go ahead on.
No, she the first 3-4 years of her life, she had a hard time. She itty bitty. Right now I think she 10, 11. She very smart, very intelligent, very intelligent. But she had to fight about the first 3-4 years of her life. She was all messed up.
Bless that baby hard. Y'all quit doing that.
Too much.
Y'all kids.
Oh.
What's that, Pap? What'd you say, Pap?
Phone on do not disturb. I'm trying to put it on now.
Let me message that damn phone. She ain't said nothing wrong yet. Hold up. Give a sign. Y'all know y'all start messing with the phone and stuff. We start talking and stuff. Y'all start messing with the phone and cutting folks in and out and carrying on. Good grief.
I'm trying to put it on do not disturb so it won't ring. Okay.
It ain't
okay. I'm trying to stay in one spot too, and I'm trying to be nice tonight. I'm trying my best to be nice tonight.
But yeah, you got to tell your kids who the kinfolk sister, they gonna be mixing blood with blood, so they gonna be having no altercation when they have their babies and stuff. It's very, very important that your kids know. You know, I don't care how far down the line it is, they need to know. You know what I'm saying? So please, keep informed, man. What does this say? What you say?
I say on top of that, they know down there and they know 2/3 of the people down there is our kinfolk. So go somewhere else and get your man.
Yeah. You go to another city, a whole different city, and get your man. You know, they ain't got with your people, know your people, nothing like that at all. Hold on.
Most of all,
Dallas, Texas may be building the next Vegas Strip. And
go ahead.
What you say?
I said stop playing.
What you say?
I said, and stop playing games and make sure your kids know who their daddy is.
It's important to know who that pappy is. I the pappy that baby.
Dallas, Texas may be building the next Vegas Strip, and one of the richest women in the world is teaming up with Mark Cuban to make it happen. She owns the Venetian Palazzo, Review Journal, and now the Dallas Mavericks. So the plan is already in motion. Here's what we know. The owner of Las Vegas Sands, Miriam Adelson, just bought the 7th most valuable NBA team from Mark Cuban for $2 billion. Is there a deeper meaning to this purchase? Of course there is. Their hope is to pass new legislation that expands on the current gambling laws in the strict state, but they'll have to wait until at least 2025 among 1,000 other hurdles. So is this why she wanted to buy the Dallas Mavericks? According to reports, yes. This gives her a huge voice in the casino conversations, something she has already started working on. Adelson visited Austin on Thursday to address the Texas Association of Business, the state's largest business lobby. So it looks like cowboy culture may be adopting a new tone on gambling in the Lone Star State. Adelson Sands Company owns 100 acres right across the street from where the Texas Stadium once stood in Irving, Texas, and Mark Cuban recently stated his mission is to partner with Las Vegas Sands, then build their new Mavericks arena in the middle of a resort and casino.
So he sold that land to her, but my thing is, why let her put a casino here, and people been trying to get a casino here way before she even came along?
Cause the right person ain't come through talking. Cause the right one ain't come through with the right amount of money talking right. That's what it is. Cause the reason why, it took them forever to get the lottery here.
I know.
Because it's in the Bible Belt and First Baptist Church run everything. But if she paid Mark Cuban $2 billion for the Mavericks, that means she got, and then she owned the Sands Motel in Las Vegas. Oh, she got some money, so she might got enough money to talk right.
Must be, because I've been hearing about the casino coming to Texas. I've been hearing it over and over. I mean, I've been hearing a whole lot about it's coming to Texas, but I know she paid $2 billion for that land. That's a lot of money for some land. With over 100 acres of land,
she paid $2 billion for the Mavericks.
So the wait a minute.
And they said she already owned it. Said she already owned the land where the Cowboy Stadium. The stadium was in Irving and they tore it down. Said she already owned that land across the street. That's where she want to put the casino at.
So Mark sold the Mavericks to her.
He really sold controlling interest. She got 51%. He got 49%.
I wonder how that's gonna work out. Casino and everything.
She got when they said that
it would put some jobs here in Texas, though. It put some jobs here, but
it put some jobs here. I do a little research when I hear stuff like that because I like following the money. And he's still gonna be like the general manager and stuff of the Dallas Mavericks, but she got 51%. She owned 51%, so therefore they say she bought it from him. She got 51% and he got 49%. So she got controlling interest because she got 51%.
Yeah. Thank you, Megan, baby. How you doing? Man, say, when you got money, you can do a whole lot. When you just got money just to throw away.
So did y'all hear about them suspended kids now if you ain't got the pokey-okey?
Thousands of students across Waterloo region are facing suspension. Public Health sending families a notice to get vaccination records up to date or they have to face the consequences. TV's Ashley Bacon is following that for us and joins us live with more this evening. Ashley, this round of suspension orders are targeting elementary school students.
Yes, Alex, over 18,000 elementary students received a notice letting families know that they'll have 6 weeks to update vaccination records or students will be suspended on March 27th. More than 27,000 notices were initially issued in November and December. Since then, the region has been running vaccination.
Y'all know K through 12 sounds like an amazing option. And what about the people who have religious rights and they don't believe in the pokey-okey? Cause I know me personally, if it was my child, you ain't gotta worry about suspending them. Cause we finna go homeschool. Cause what y'all not finna do is tell me I'm finna have to inject something in my child that I don't believe in. I'm just saying. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this video in the comments. Like or follow for more wisdom and stay tuned. Follow me on YouTube if y'all want that exclusive content. Hit that Gmail if y'all trying to do business. So did y'all hear about them suspended kids now if you ain't got the Pokey?
Thousands of students across one of the...
They did the same thing when it came down to C-19. They had everybody go to C-19, so you can't go to work, kids can't go to school. So now if they do this all over again?
This is my opinion on that. That's been, I don't know what state that was. I was trying to see where they was talking about that was at. But in the state of Texas, the kids got to have their vaccination before they go to school anyway. I don't think that's really the C-19. I think it's the other vaccination that they require, and you got a lot of parents that don't get their kids vaccination, period.
Well, I know it's not the C-19. I'm just saying that I remember when it first came out, they were saying the ordinary to go to work, you had to have that card and you were vaccinated, or you couldn't go to the job. They're trying to scare people. They use a scare tactic so people can go get the shot so they can keep going to work. And then said the kids couldn't have it, the kids couldn't go to school, but now they come with something else. It's always something they come up with as far as injecting our kids with different things that we don't even know what's going on, and they don't even know what's going on. They also because of the fact that when they put it in, when they be doing the testing on it, I mean, they ain't gonna tell you. I mean, they testing on rats, so they ain't testing on no human beings. They testing on rats and things like that. But they don't tell you how many rats got unalive or what happened during the testing. They just end up just throwing out there to our kids and to us, it's make us guinea pigs. And then when something happened to us, then they got a whole other, something that's different come along.
Yeah, it has always been you gotta have your vaccination in Texas. You gotta have in the state of Texas in order to go to school anyway in the state of Texas. I don't know about nowhere. That's always been. But as for the C-19, they can't force that on nobody no more. Cause
but they can't know
research coming out.
They was trying to do it at first though. You couldn't go to work. You didn't have that card. You couldn't go to school. You didn't have that card. They were trying to push that agenda out at first when it first came out. They was on they was doing it. I ain't got my shot. They came to my house and gave my shot to me. How bad they was giving them shots. Like they came I was at home when they came and gave me my shot. I was at home for my second shot.
I told my husband up when they started talking about that. I said, I'm so glad, and you better be glad that I don't have a job, because if they gonna tell me I gotta take that shot to keep my job, I just quit. Cause I'm like that dude. I agree with him on a lot of stuff that he was saying. Cause people ain't got to keep going along with their agenda, cause it's a bunch of BS. And it's other alternatives to school, like K through 12, like he said. And C-19 should have taught a whole bunch of parents that is other alternatives to school, homeschool your own child, but you got so many people the school as daycare to it's pitiful.
Yeah, hey MI, thank you for coming by, baby. Thank you for joining live, and thank you for your support. I truly appreciate it. Much love to you. Megan said I homeschooled my youngest from 7th grade to 12th and the K through 12 program because she had stomach issues because she had twisted intestines, and they wouldn't go by the doctor's guideline, and she was out. Yeah, they do that to you. They do everything they can to keep you away from school or something like that. They do that, but they want them shots and stuff though.
I tried to talk my daughter into it. I tried to talk.
Sandra fell down. She'll come back in 3 minutes. Lady said more than she was there in the hospital. So she was in the hospital more she was in school. Man. Cassandra fell down. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. But yeah, they come up with these different vaccines and stuff. I'm telling you, I'm not okay. Thank you, MIA. I would catch up with me. So thank you, baby. I would not. If I had a kid right now, I'd be homeschooling my kid. My kid would not be in school at this time if things going like that. You know, you just make time, and it's called making time for your kid. You know, and the learning that they got to get at home. Titi said some of these early vaccines for C-19 have had some bad lasting effects on people. I ain't going. You ain't going, Titi? Titi said she ain't going. She ain't gonna be able to do it. She ain't gonna be able to do it. It's scary, y'all. It's really scary.
I don't know if I ever told a story about the churches.
I don't think so.
Here in Atlanta, we wanted to buy a church out here, a building.
Oh, wow.
It cost $1 million. We said, we can't afford that because we grassroots. So the minister said, hey, no. We said, minister, how are you able to afford this $1 million building? He said, you go to the bank. I said, no. We went to the bank. All these banks, they say the churches have unreliable income because 1 week it may be good, next week it might be bad because it's based on donations.
Right.
He said, no. He said, Christians have a bank strictly for Christians.
Oh, wow.
So he gave us the address. Brothers go down there, and the clause is, in order to get the money funded for a church, millions of dollars, you have to teach what they want you to teach. They said to us, our teaching must align with theirs. Jesus is white. December 25th, the laws are done away with. Like, we don't teach that. You can't get no money for that. And the churches have never been. That was on a sneak tip the minister told us. And we found out, whoa, there's so much ins and out with the churches, it will shock people.
Yeah, y'all. Let me tell you something. You don't know what. I mean, they even got money for churches like that. I didn't know that. Mine's homeschooled because I couldn't handle the gun threats that kept occurring. I want mine alive in one piece, and my anxiety too. Too bad. I know, right, TT? I know. So I didn't know they had Christian funds for churches. I didn't know that. So but to get that money, the funding from that, you have to do what they say they want you to preach in church. So in other words, they're gonna be controlling you and what you put into the church. That's the only way you're gonna get any money. That's crazy. So they've been having. So I want to do the churches like the Baptists and churches like that. They have a funding for what they teach in church, because according to them, if you don't teach what they want you to teach right there in that church, they ain't gonna find you. Isn't that crazy? But I never knew that.
That's how they get them. That's when they started letting them churches get the 501c3 non-profits. They start telling them what to preach. That's why the preachers stop preaching. YouTube just became the purposes on why the church stopped preaching in the Old Testament.
But that's crazy. Do the Baptist people have a funding like that for their churches? Or do just certain people?
Yes, if they
certain people.
All the churches have the ability to become a 501c3. That's a non-profit organization. And if they become a 501c3, they got to preach what the government, they got to run it and preach it just like the government tells. That's a part of the reason why the churches stopped helping the community like they used to, and the preachers started getting rich.
And you know what? And now you say that, if you go back to when we were little, them preachers was not rich back then. They used to come to our houses, the mama, the sister, the kids, the little son, the niece. It'd be a whole crew of them come down the street from door to door with the Bible. Now back then, they didn't live lavish like they doing today. They didn't have ATM machines in the churches like they do today. You breaking up? What you saying?
What? Oh, you got a lot of applications to do in church. What the hell?
Yeah, I heard you have to fill out application. I'm not gonna fill no application out to go to no damn church. I'm not gonna get nobody my W-2 form. I mean my paperwork to see what I make every year. I'm not doing it because you're not gonna harass. I'm not gonna feed you and don't feed myself. God didn't say be a fool, be a fool and be food. You know what I'm saying? He didn't say all that. They weren't in the Bible. I ain't never read that. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't never read you give all your money away and 10%. The guidance in the Bible don't say about giving no 10% no money to nobody. He don't say nothing about it all about giving no money to nobody, to no pastor in the church house.
And they wonder why the churches are empty. Ain't nothing in there but old folks.
Yeah, and the ones the preachers and the ones that the pastors messing with, the girlfriends on the side and the deacon girlfriends.
And YouTube this for entertainment and educational purpose. And you wonder why every time it's an election, they run to the black churches. They run to the black churches. They run to the black churches to get the church. Thank them. The preachers can't tell us what to do no more. Ain't nobody listening to them preachers. Cause 90% of them ain't in it for to save your soul. They in it for the money too.
They in for the money. Cause you know what? I think now to me, I'm probably gonna say yeah. But my thing is, it's bad. Your neighborhood is tore down to trash, drug infested, people on corner hanging out doping, and you is riding around your Benz. You go down. Oh, Miss First Lady, she always down to me. No, what they say about the preacher itself at the church? You looking better than the church. Your cars looking better than the church. You looking better than your people who come to your church. You know what I'm saying? And they let you know you ain't getting no money. You ain't getting no doorknobs. You ain't buying no windows. You ain't buying no monthly calendar. You ain't doing nothing. You ain't buying no daily fresh daily bread. You ain't doing none of that. You just getting your money for yourself. And their money.
And every Sunday they ask for money for the building fund, and ain't nothing getting built. Church about to fall down, but y'all stay collecting money for the building fund. What the hell?
They want their money. And then we start asking you about money, how much you put in the church house. I know it's time for me to leave that church. That's the wrong church for me. That ain't the right church for me.
Well, the Bible say, God say, where there one or two gathered in my name, so am I. So why I gotta go to church?
Yeah. And it's a lot of people that go to church that can't dress the way people prefer, but God say come as you are.
That's right.
Sit on the back row, the middle row, but as long as you come up in there, you gonna get you come to praise and get your blessing. You ain't coming because you gonna be. I ain't got the right shoes on, my hair ain't right, I got the right hat, the tie ain't around my neck, or no, that ain't what he didn't say that. He didn't say that at all.
And you know, cause we talk about that like in the last years, the church is different from what.
Say what? Say you said an AI. Say what AI? You need to start over. Say what? It ain't working for you. Say what happened now?
I said, talk about it.
Girl, you be still you walk around the house dancing on the pole. Cause girl, AI ain't let you talking. You got AT&T.
No, I got Spectrum.
They need their ass for it. Now what you say now? Oh Lord, she done fell down. I don't like you, Spectrum. Y'all ain't about nothing at Spectrum. Boy, look at her say. Y'all gonna do better than that Spectrum. Do something a little better. Cause y'all ain't boy, look at her. Even AT&T, the way I'm talking, AT&T too. And if you on an AT&T plan, when you go on a monthly plan, a combo program, something like that, the ACP program, AT&T internet will be cutting out in March. So I advise you to go get you some new internet getting processed and everything. If you didn't do it by February 7th, you might be a little out, but go ahead and get that taken care of, because after a while, internet service is going to be, it might not be no internet service. I'm talking noise. Now, what you said?
I said, you know, can you hear me now?
I can hear you. Yeah, I can hear you.
I said, you know, in the last 30, 40 years, the churches are totally different from when we grew up.
From 30, 40 years ago, right? It's totally different, right? Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I know. Hear me?
What you say? They ain't gonna let you talk tonight?
It don't look like it. Don't look like it.
Okay, there
you
go.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah, I can hear you now.
I know why they messing with me. I done got suspended off Twitter.
What?
Mm-hmm.
What you gonna say? What you gonna say on Twitter? Lord have mercy.
I retweeted that video of Kamala Harris saying somebody put it on Twitter, and I just retweeted it. But I captioned it with Kamala Harris can go jump off a bridge, and they suspended me.
What?
Yep. I've been trying to get back on that. I've been trying to get back on there all week. They won't let me in. They won't send an email for me to verify my account. None of that.
What? Let's go on to next.
I don't know, y'all. It's not looking too good for Kevin Hart, and I'm concerned. Ever since Cat Williams has went on Club Shay Shay yesterday and exposed everything that have to do with comedians in the industry, Kevin Hart fan base has completely switched on him. Now, Kevin Hart responded in a tweet. He didn't deny any of the allegations. He didn't say he was lying. He just told him he's a hater and he need to get it out his heart. And Kevin Hart fans went mad. As y'all can see, Kevin Hart fans, they taking matters into their own hands. You even got some saying now, you're maturing and realizing Kevin Hart was never funny. Now, I gotta be honest with y'all. When I was in middle school, everybody was saying Kevin Hart lines. I'm sorry. He called Kevin Hart a plant. He brought up Kevin Hart wearing a dress. Everything. And Kevin Hart's response was he's simply mad and he's just a hater. And people not going for it. Some people notice they calling him a hater, but ain't nobody saying he lying. Kevin Hart had a chance to clear his name. The video almost got 10 million views. But he decided he gonna take the opportunity to promote his movie. One thing I'm noticing, Kevin Hart don't want no smoke with Cat Williams. I guess it's...
Kevin Hart, I hate to say, but Kevin Hart has never been funny to me. He still ain't funny to me. I never found. I don't even watch his. I don't even like watch. I really don't even watch on his movies that he can play in because he's not funny to me. He's not a good actor. I don't see. I just don't.
No, he ain't funny at all. He ain't funny at all.
But those
Kevin
people,
Hart ain't never been funny to me either.
But those people blew him up, like Kat said. Well, you just come out of nowhere and just blew him. Just come out of nowhere and just start making money from nowhere. And I believe Kevin. I really do. I mean, I believe Kat. I believe Kat.
If you that it was anyway, most of his a lot of black people he wasn't funny.
Say what you say?
A lot of black people say he was never funny.
He wasn't funny. He was not funny. No, he was not funny. He wasn't funny. He never been funny to me. I don't see nothing. I don't see nothing funny at all. That's good.
He pissed me off and
Legan said that scared
her. He pissed me off and rotted.
What happened?
Along with Ice Cube, you made You on there. You tried to steal the show from my man Ice Cube. That's my husband. You tried to steal the show from my man, and you wasn't funny. You wasn't funny.
Yeah, he ain't never been funny to me. I don't know what it is. It's just been funny to me. Hold on.
Here are some of The Simpsons predictions for 2024. So we all know that in the past, The Simpsons have dropped predictions that have proved to be very accurate. But here's what they have to say about the year 2024. So first off is Trump's 2024 presidential campaign. In this episode from 2015, you can see Homer flying past a sign that says Trump 2024. And this was actually before Trump was ever president. Next up is virtual reality food. In this episode, Homer and Marge are eating virtual fudge. And this is through a straw on the back of their virtual reality headsets. Now you may think that there's no way that this is possible, but there's actually a company that's working on this right now. The company's called Aero Banquets RMX, and they're all about eating in the digital world. Next up is World War III. In this episode from 1987, Homer keeps pranking his family with World War III scares. He would keep waking them up, asking them to go into the shelter as if the world was gonna end.
You know, I wonder who made those cartoons like the South Park and all, because they presumption do become up true later on down the years, but it do end up coming up what they say.
The Boondocks
behind the animation, like the Simpsons, the South Park, you know what I'm saying? Who
they have
to be turned out to happen to be true on down the line.
You know, they have to tell you what they're gonna do. That's a must. They have to tell you what they're gonna do. That's why they put it in movies and cartoons. The Boondocks was predicting it too, but they took the Boondocks off TV, didn't they?
Yeah, but I still watch Boondocks though on YouTube.
I love the Boondocks.
I love Boondocks too. I do too. And, and people had started paying attention to what they was saying. People started noticing what was going on, and people started listening and looking. But everything they put on those shows right there, they all come out true. And that'd be the scary part about it.
Because they tell you what they're gonna do. They telling you they behind it all. They have to tell you what they're gonna do. Look at the Terminator and iRobot, and look what they're doing now.
And they said some of them robots now, they going crazy.
And did you know a black woman wrote the Terminator and the Matrix?
No.
Yes, and she been fighting for 30 years ever since the Terminator came out. Terminator. And then when she did make the Matrix, they got that from her too, and they redid it out. And she been fighting for 30 years. It might have been a little bit more to get paid for all that. She said Arnold Schwarzenegger offered her $2 million, and she told him hell no, she didn't want no $2 million. She want everything she was owed because she was the one who wrote it. I saw this chick that I follow, Ahmadiyya Shakur. She had her on her show and interviewed her. The woman, she wrote the Terminator and the Matrix.
TT said she heard a lot of writers for The Simpsons are close friends to the elite.
They probably is. They probably the elite themselves.
And I believe it too. Yep, I believe it.
Ain't but one other TV show ran as long as The Simpsons, and The Simpsons done run longer than they have, and that was Gunsmoke. Gunsmoke was on TV for 27 years. I think The Simpsons been on like 32, 33.
Gunsmoke was on TV for 27 years. That long? I never knew that. I like Gunsmoke. I like Gunsmoke. What's that? What's our boy's name?
Festus.
That's it. Girl, I love me some more Festus.
Me too. Gunsmoke went from black and white to color.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like the black and white Gunsmoke. I didn't too much care for the color, but the black and white, I love the black and white Gunsmoke, and I can still watch it. And I watch Bonanza right today. I still watch Bonanza.
Me too. The Rifleman, Wagon Train. I watch all of them.
It's something you grew up with. Just something I mean, it's something about them old movies just be from like it put you back in a kid's spot. You know, just joy all over again, like you just don't know what's going on. But I like those. The old movies. I really do. The old western. I love me some westerns. I love some westerns. They're some good movies.
I watched Rifleman so much. I watched Rifleman so much. My little grandson, he like it. He like when it first come on, he be shooting that gun, and my little grandson, he stop and turn to that part go off. He love that part.
Yeah, I like those guns smoking. I like all kind of westerns and stuff. That's what your grandpa sit around and watch it on Saturdays. They was around Saturday morning, Saturday afternoon, sit around watching them some western on TV, black and white. But my grandpa, my grandmama.
My grandpa, we were
if this girl has this Wi-Fi, she'll be back.
These new women, they don't cook, they don't clean, they don't do nothing. They just want to put their lashes on, get them lace fronts, look fly, do all of that stuff, but they know nothing about keeping a home. They know nothing about rearing children outside of dressing them up cute and putting them on Instagram dancing. Like, what do you know about being a mother? And it goes back to these independent women from the 80s and the 90s that did not teach their daughters how to be wives. We are the only culture that does not teach our daughters to be wives. We teach our daughters to be independent women. We teach them how to be boss chicks. We teach them how to be everything else but a wife and a mother.
And that's true. I agree. But some women right don't teach.
Which is nothing but his story. You didn't know that?
Job, my bad. But
you're right.
I agree with her. I agree. She 100% right. A lot of these young girls don't know how to cook. They can't even go in and cook a damn thing.
They don't. A lot of these old one so spoiled. I said, she
why you keep breaking up?
None teaching me to cook.
Let me see.
They don't want me talking. They don't want me talking. I'm telling too much of the truth, and they don't want me talking.
I don't even see.
I got a Second Amendment right. I got a Second Amendment right. YouTube. It's for entertainment and educational purposes. YouTube.
Why I keep messing up?
Come to go.
I don't understand why I keep doing this. Crazy. Are you moving around or you just sitting in one spot?
Sitting in one spot. I'm not moving out. All I'm doing is picking my phone up, put it close to my mouth. I pick my phone up, put it close to my mouth, put it back on the desk. I ain't moving.
That's crazy. That's crazy, ain't it? Don't want you and keep knocking her off. That's crazy. Y'all better quit doing her like that. Let her talk. What's wrong with y'all? That's crazy. Let's see what TT. Let's see what this is. TT said, I heard they lie. Okay, yeah. Yeah, that is true, Tori. Yeah, that's true. They won't let Pep talk. Boy, I tell you, they better mess with her stuff. That don't make no sense.
Because this word right here, which is nothing but his story. You didn't know that? It's all history is somebody's story. You know what I'm talking about. Columbus didn't discover America. He was lost. And the end discovered him. And Abraham Lincoln didn't free any slaves. Or another way to look at it, my story is very, very close to the word mystery. And I want to clear up a couple of mysteries right now. The book is titled Great People, Past and Present. What happened to a people that built the pyramids and yet now live in projects? What happened? What happened to a people that are the first to read and write using a term called hieroglyphics, and yet now can no longer read or write? In essence, what happened to a people in terms of Egypt. It's amazing. King Tut came to America, and we didn't realize that King Tut was one of us. Somebody mysteriously took Egypt out of Africa and placed it in the Middle East. Now, how do you take a country out of a continent and then call it something else? As a result, we didn't realize that Egypt is in Africa. Egyptians are Africans, and we were the ones that built those pyramids. But my idea is where you start. The law says where you start will determine where you end up. Now, where do you want to start our children? If they start in 1619, they start on a plantation. That means they'll probably end up in a ghetto. But if you start 4 million years ago on a pyramid, they end up being free. Now, where do you want to start? On a plantation or on a pyramid? Because depending upon where you start will determine where they end up. Our first problem is we've been starting in the wrong place. And you cannot discuss 4 million years in 28 days. Black History Month. Now, I'm glad we got the month. It used to be a week. But you can't discuss 4 million years in 28 days. It's simply not enough time. And then the other issue, what are we going to discuss? You see, if all we're going to discuss are names and dates and events, then you can do that in about 28 days. When was King born? 29. When did he go to D.C.? 63. When did he get the Nobel Prize? 64. When did he die? 68. That would never change. But if you want to make it relevant, you connect the past with the present and with the future. In other words, what were our mistakes? Because the mistakes you want to avoid, and the strengths you want to reinforce. I'll say it clearly. Those that don't know their history, don't know their mistakes, are destined to repeat it over and over and over and over again. Our children need to know their story, and it did not start here. And it should be more than just names and dates and events.
Our digital PDF, Black History Facts You Probably Didn't Learn in School, is full of black stories and facts that aren't usually taught in school. The PDF includes information that is often overlooked in traditional education and history books. The digital PDF can be downloaded and read at your convenience. You don't want to miss out on the chance to uncover the untold black history facts and stories. Click the link in our bio to support BHU.
Kaze, can you hear me? I didn't want the camera on.
How about this stuff?
Can you hear me?
How about my stuff up here messing up? Yeah, I can hear you now. Yeah. Now, I knew that Christopher Columbus didn't discover America. I mean, I think a lot of people know that about now, don't they? They should.
Yeah. You know that video you just showed that man?
Yeah.
I watched a 3-hour video because I used to have a lot of time on my hands. And the title of it was Black Boys in the Public School. It was in 1988 too. That same man. I watched that whole video of talking about black boys in public school.
Yeah, she'll be back. That's crazy. I'm telling y'all, it's like the things we learned in school, and as we get older, those things have changed. Those things we learned in school are not some of the information we got from school are not even the correct information. They've been feeding us the wrong information for a long time. And then now things are coming out. Like you said, we got the internet, we got social media. We got, things people are just picking up on more things, and off our social media platforms, and they taking in things and things that we were taught in school back then. No, that's not even the beginning of what it even starts to be. We've been told a bunch of lies as things when we see now. We've been lied to so much, and it's almost like we got to do research. If we don't do no research, we would not know at all. We won't know nothing because of the fact that we have been taught so many things that was not right when we was little in school. Start from the I say 4th grade. Start from 4th grade. A lot of things that we were taught in school from 4th grade all the way to the 12th grade, a lot of that stuff not even correct. The things we learned in history, that ain't even correct. So it's like we've been lied to and played, our minds been played with the whole time we've been in school and we've been tested and we didn't get the right answer, we'll get a F or something like that on paperwork the whole time. That even wasn't even the right answer that they were giving us in school. So how they gonna try to grade us and give us an F when they weren't even giving us the right information?
They was making sure you was getting the indoctrination right.
Ain't that crazy though? I mean, everything I've learned in school is all now at the age of man, it's all a lie because of the fact I said it's more social media coming out, more people talking about what's been going on all these years. Like you said, they didn't think ours would come out when they got the internet and all these social media platforms. But now it's like everything I learned from growing up in school, I've been lied to.
Yes.
I look at A's and stuff on certain things from what they had said, but not from what the real fact, but what they put in place as far as man-made words, rather say just like that, because it wasn't nothing else. I mean, what could it be? I mean,
the only thing they could manipulate in school was math and science, because that don't lie.
Yeah, sure don't lie, do it. Yeah, man, I wasn't good in science. I hate that smell in science. I didn't like the smell in science. That smell just in. I like Mr. Frows and all that. That smell would just kill me. I don't know what. It was just something about the smell. I don't know. Let's go to the next video.
Okay, man. I want y'all to listen. This shit's about to get good, bruh. This gonna be the best news you heard all day, especially if you want a house, credit card, or loan. Listen to me. The new JUSARA NUSARA list for the United States has just came out, right? So here's what they're doing. Here's what they have to do. They have to get rid of all mortgage payments, all credit card payments, all loan payments, all car payments. Don't shoot the messenger. I'm just reading the list, right? Number 2, it says no more federal taxes. They already did that. They got rid of what? On October 1st, 2023, they got rid of the IRS. Okay, so number 7 is real important, especially if you're a citizen. I keep trying to tell y'all, there's 2 types of people here. There's Indians and there's citizens. If you are a citizen, you better read number 7 real closely. Real fucking closely. Because number 7 clearly states that they're going to start deporting a lot of citizens out this country. I put a video up like 2 days ago where they said they're going to start land confiscation from clear people because the Indians own the land but don't own any land. What kind of shit is that? I'm trying to tell you, this shit's about to get real, bruh. And one of my homegirls just sent me a text, right? Did you know all home payments were like federal taxes, voluntary paid services? This shit about to get crazy, bruh. But let me say this. I'm gonna dig into that some more. But she just sent me like some documents to show all loan payments is voluntary. Man, there's gonna be a lot of mad people out here, bruh. But listen to this. If you love Trump, this is good news. If you hate Trump, this is bad news. Because now it's up to Clarence Thomas to make Donald Trump the president again. Because apparently Joe Biden didn't win the election. Let me tell you how come I know. Number 1, Kamala Harris is not even sworn in as president, as vice president. Kamala Harris is not sworn in as vice president. This is a whole shit show. This is a whole fucking shit show. But that right there let me know something's wrong. I said that 3 months ago. Listen to this. Mark Christopher, the planetary chief judge, has just ordered Donald Trump to open all FEMA camps here in this country. All FEMA camps. So that let me know that Donald Trump is the man. He about to take back over this country, at least till 2024. Now, I keep trying to tell black people, they gave us back our land. Stop being goofy. We need to start getting a president that look like us to take care of this land. We need to create our own constitution. The Constitution is We need to charge a lot of these people on here rent to be here, especially if you own a fucking business. Especially if you own a fucking business hogging up the land. Home Depot, Atlanta Falcons, Major League Baseball, NBA, soccer fields, y'all hogging up all the land. Y'all should be paying us rent for that shit. This is what I'm trying to tell y'all. Black people, y'all look like me. Stop acting goofy. From city to city, we got to start waking everybody up. This is what we got to start doing, bruh. Let's go.
So he said the Indians had land, but they didn't have land. I'm confused. The Indians had land, but they didn't have land. And not only that, how you gonna get somebody to be vice president and you didn't swear them in? Now I got some questions. Since she ain't been sworn in, is that the reason why she been missing in action? We couldn't be finding her. We ain't been seeing her. She just now trying to come out because it's almost time for election time. But she really not sworn in. I don't know about that one. I'm going to question that one. But then I still got to figure out how the Indians got land but don't have land. I know they ain't signed an oath to nobody. So I'm just trying to figure out how they going to have land and don't have land. Because according to me, what I've been knowing in school, Indians own majority of all the land. So how they gonna have land and don't have land? How the Indians gonna have land, Papa, don't have no land? Can you hear me, Pap?
Yeah, I can hear you now. I hadn't even said nothing, they cut me off. I'm just listening and they cutting me off.
They sure did. So how the Indians gonna have land and don't have land?
Cause them crooked porcelain people took the land, put the $5 Indians on reservation because the melanated people are really the Indians. We was already here.
So do you believe that Harris Harris has not been sworn in?
I believe that. I do, because I don't remember all the other vice presidents. They'll show you the little news clip and
all the news clippings. I didn't see her get sworn in either, but you normally see everybody get sworn in, but I didn't see her put her hand on the Bible and get sworn in. I didn't see that. Girl, why you sound like the AI again? Oh, they won't let you talk. I don't know what's going on.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah.
The only time you done seen Kamala, I done seen Kamala Harris is when the president, Mr. Joe Biden, was sick and she had to be the president for an hour. What, 2 hours?
Oh, I never knew she did. I never know she did. I didn't know she did that for a couple of hours. I didn't know that.
He was sick or something happened. It was right after he got elected by a couple of months. He was sick or something. Go to the doctor. She was president.
They would not let you talk. Yeah, I never knew that. But so, and you're right. I never seen her. I was say I didn't believe. I kind of didn't believe her, boy. Cause I never remember. As you talk about it, I didn't never see her get sworn in. maybe that's something we need to think about and talk about.
Are you ready to hear some powerful words that I'm sure a lot of us go through? We're not going to waste any time and get straight to the video, man. Please listen. Please.
There's a battle going on inside of me between my well-crafted external persona and an internal force trying to break free. It's a battle, you see, between the nerd and the nigger in me. Can the nerd and the nigger coexist? They're gonna have to, nerd. But nigger, it doesn't make sense. I didn't spend 4 years in the Ivy League learning how to think, talk, and feel in order to jump into a rage every time they try and kill me. But the truth is, nerd, I always been around. When that poison ivy bullshit was beating your ass down. These strong nigga arms, they held you, told you not to feel it, gave you time enough to heal it and become a nerd again. But nigga, all you seem to feel is rage. And that will keep me out of their circles and off the front page of the New York Times and the Daily News. Not if you shoot a motherfucker. And that's my point. You are more than that cold, stony glare, those weighty Timberlands and that nappy hair. Oh, hold up now. No, nigga. That rage is like a cage that keeps love out and you in jail. Burning in nigga, thug nigga hell. Ah, shut up, nerd. You ain't heard a word I said. I gotta smack you upside your well-brushed head. Without me, there is no you. Now, wait a second, nigga. Let's talk this through. Nah, nerd, journey to the nigga in you. I've been silent long enough. I got your ass through school, gave you time enough to learn they rules. Now the time has come for you to pay your dues. Cause these little niggas in the street, they need you. But they think they can't relate cause you act all removed. When the truth is, nerd, what they are is you. Cause no matter how hard you try to deny the way you think, talk, and feel, your daddy still smoke heroin, your brother still on crack. Ghetto nightmares still haunt your dreams and your mama is still black. I ain't saying you gotta become me, but this one thing is true. Inside you is a hard-ass nigga you gotta let come through, cause this assimilating bullshit will surely beat you down. And if you choke me long enough, my nerd, I will not stick around. Put the strut back in your walk, say what you really feel, be all of you so all of us can heal. The time for lying and denying is through. It's time, nerd, journey to the nigga in you.
Boy, if you did not understand the message, it went straight over your head. Straight over your head. But I hope you caught the gems he was dropping. Please, don't try to separate the two, man. At the end of the day, we are what we are. Don't run from it. Embrace it.
It didn't go over my head. I caught it all lit. It didn't go over him. I caught it right up on him. I got that.
I caught all that too. I liked it.
Yeah. And that was and how he did it was powerful how he did it and how he said it. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
The end. You see what I'm saying? And I guess you have to have many ways to think of that when that word is brought to you with the nerd and the end. But he said it. Really, he said the best way can be said. Really, I mean, and you can't deny what he said. Like I said, if you deny what he said and you didn't catch it, it just went over your head.
Yep, you sure right.
But I caught that though. I hope y'all caught that because Perp caught that. Please tell me. I hope everybody caught that because I caught it. Y'all please hit the like, share, subscribe button. I sure appreciate it. More than what you think I would, more than what you know, and more than what you think I would appreciate. I really would appreciate it. I really would. Let's see here. I ain't trying to take us back there. Hold on.
There are 3 angels named in the Bible: Michael, Gabriel, and Lucifer. 2 of them are still in place. 1 is not. Jesus said one of them fell like lightning. He saw Satan fall like lightning. He had instruments on the inside of him. He could sing better than everybody you know put together. But instead of the worship coming through him, he wanted it to come to him. So God had to kick him out because nobody can handle worship but the living God. And nobody is worthy of worship but the living God. The reason why the enemy hates you so much is because you and I get to worship God out of choice. He failed once and got kicked out. We fail all the time, and he still wants to hear from us.
Amen. Ain't that so? That's you're right. He failed one time, and he was out of there. And we do it all the time.
Yep.
We do it all
because
the time.
Can you hear me? Am I breaking up now?
I can hear you.
Because they say we all have failed short and we all have failed and fell short of the glory of God. Because we worship God and we fail in man's world. Right. You understand what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. We fail by man's standards. We don't fall by God's standards. That's why he keeps forgiving us, because we don't really know what his standards are because they are so high. And that's why I feel, this is just me. I feel that's why he led us to continue. He forgive us 70 times 70, and all the forgiving in the Bible, because we don't really know what his standards are. We just try our best to live up to him and praise him. And as long as we praise him and give him the glory and the thanks and everything, he gonna keep on forgiving us.
Right.
Because and when you try to, like Lucifer do, try to be better than him, or think you more than God and you can change things that God created, then you get kicked out like a flash of lightning.
Right. But people be like, well, we all God kids and God forgives. He forgives, but you hadn't been judged yet. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. See, that was one of the very good brainwashing that they used. They drove forgive in our head till we forgot all about the fact that God say, vengeance is mine, said the Lord. God helped David beat Goliath. He helped certain people win wars.
That's right.
And if we all of God's children, and he said, vengeance is mine, said the Lord, yeah, you get a vengeance to him. He might be giving it to you if he's giving you the thoughts what to do to go get revenge. Depends on the revenge that you're getting.
That's right. You sure right. You girl, you right. You're right. That's exactly what that is. That's what that is.
They drove it in our head so much, and they drove it. That was one of the fabulous, one of the harshest, and they succeeded with that one by forgive.
Yeah.
God didn't forgive a lot. It was a lot of things God didn't forgive. Moses killed that man. He forgave Moses. He made Moses a great man. But he told Moses, because of that murder that he committed, not actually murder, you took another man's life, but you was doing it for good cause. But because you took that other man's life, you shall not see the land of milk and honey. I will take you to it, but you shall not enter. See, you got to look at the Bible, and a lot of it is allegory. You got to pay attention to the stories they telling. But they pushed that Bible on us, and they changed it. A lot of people, because I be talking shit, they think I don't believe in God. I do believe in God. I believe in a higher power. I know he exists.
Right.
I have a relationship with God. It's everybody. I don't try to push mine on nobody, and I don't care what nobody think when it comes to that. Because I know the relationship I got with him. I just speak, a lot of what I speak, it be him speaking through me. Because, I just do. And like my brother that became the preacher at the age of 16, he cracked the joke. People know that she don't go to church, but she know that Bible. I read it. That's how come I know it.
Because God, God forgives. You know what I'm saying? And I was taught. I started going to church when I was like 4 years old. I started going to with the pastor church, whatever. But God do forgive, but he don't forget. And I think the forget part, when I say he don't forget, it's gonna come around when judgment day come, when he didn't forget what you have done. You know what I'm saying? He gonna spank you. You see what I'm saying? You gonna get You know, sometimes you know, they always say it was wrote down. It's already been wrote. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, a lot of things that been put in place that cannot be taken out of that place. It's just what it is.
That's right. That's right. That's right. You right. You completely right about that. And that's the reason why a lot of the Bible, you can go do the research, everything. They changed the Bible. They got the Negro Bible. They got the slave Bible. They got the whole 9 yards. And if you do the little research on the slavery and all that, and the Willie Lynch letter, you can see how all that stuff coincides. But if you do the research on the Bible, you'll know that it was changed, and you know what to take out of there and what not to take out of there. You don't let nobody tell you what to believe, because that's what a religion is, a belief. And you believe what you want to believe. And only God knows what you truly believe, because he made you.
Well, you know what? My mama had a Bible, and you might know something. I said, yeah, I know. She had a Bible. It was white. It wasn't so tall. It wasn't so tall and be so big. And that Bible had color pictures in there of Jesus Christ. And he had color pictures in that Bible. He had Mary and them, everything in that Bible was color. It was a white Bible, but the pictures were color pictures in there of Jesus Christ. You don't find Bibles,
but the people was white.
No more.
But the people in the color Bible was white.
They were white. Yeah, it was a white Bible. And the pictures were white. They was called pictures, and they were white people. They were white Americans like that. Yeah, it was.
Yeah,
but
they were.
I don't know. And then back then, that's when you know your parents were putting your date of birth in the Bible, how much you weigh in the Bible. They did that back then. They didn't put it on. They put in that Bible your name, your birthday, your weight. They put all that in the Bible back in the day. And right now, my sister got that Bible. My mama's it's still right now. Our birthdays and everything we were born, everything still in that Bible right today.
My grandma got a Bible like that, and I'm thinking after my grandma got to a certain age, my uncle's wife got it, and she started recording everything. But I know my grandma and all her offsprings, I know for a fact their birthday is in that Bible. Because even when the other one's born, Aunt Tina is the one that she'll call around and ask the birthdays. And everybody, a lot of times, it's two people in the family, me and my cousin, the one that got cerebral palsy. We know just about everybody's birthday. If I don't know the birthday within our generation and around us, like my mom and them ain't, if we don't know the birthday, if I don't know it, she know it. And it was only two I kept getting mixed up, and that was my uncle and his daughter. I knew one was the 21st and the other one was 17th, and I would always get mixed up which birthday was which, but Tinky knew. And it's all written in the Bible, because that's an official record. That's an official record. That's still they thing. That's still, if it's written in that Bible, that's still they go-to thing. That's going to be their go-to thing, and it's our go-to thing, too.
Yeah, because when I seen it, like, dang, I said, Mama still had that Bible. She said, yeah. And I was looking in. I said, and her birthday and everything is still in there, like she wrote it in there yesterday. It's still in there right today.
Yep.
And, you know, and I said that Bible had color pictures and everything in that Bible. I mean, and you know, I remember that Bible so well, you know, and I don't know if you can even find a Bible like that no more. They don't even make Bibles like that no more. I don't think.
No, they don't. They don't. Them was made for a purpose, so you can think everybody in them was white. Because seeing something is a perception, and if you read that Bible and if they showing you pictures of what these people in this Bible supposed to look like, you're gonna perceive that. That's why they gave us a white Jesus, to people start. You actually read the Bible, and that's not what the Bible said Jesus looked like.
Not that nappy ass hair. Hold on.
TikTok, you not gonna believe this. Let me pitch myself down to a little guy, because you're gonna be mad.
Meet Joseph and his daughter Angelica. They were out in Florida doing their laundry, minding their business. Ain't bothering nobody. Mr. Joseph here has a medical condition where he needs potassium. So he walked over to the grocery store and grabbed some bananas to help his condition. Well, because of his condition, he had to immediately eat one of the bananas before paying for them, but he went to the register and paid for all of the bananas. Mind you, while he's walking through the grocery store eating his banana, one of these people is following him around the grocery store, talking crazy about him eating the banana. He paid for all 4 of the bananas, including the one that he ate, because of his medical condition. The clerk even witnessed and told the follower that he paid for all the bananas, but for this person, that wasn't enough. This black kid goes outside after the clerk told this person right here that this person paid for their items. This person still insisted that this man was stealing. So he was like, whatever. He walks back to the laundromat. This person called the police. TikTok, why did 8 police officers show up and beat this man over a banana that he paid for? 8 police officers showed, hold on. This is what Mr. Joseph looks like right now. He couldn't show up to court because he's still in the hospital over a banana that helps his medical condition. But when you black and the police approach you, you are automatically guilty of something in their eyes. Do you know they want to arrest this man when he gets out the hospital? And they arrested his daughter, who was at the laundromat minding her business and did nothing to nobody, who watched the police beat her father's ass. And you know what they charged them with? Resisting arrest for getting their ass whooped. How do we always get charged with resisting arrest for getting our ass whooped? And they probably charged him with assault on an officer because they beat his ass. TikTok, this happened in Florida. Y'all know what to do. Lakeland police, Lakeland, Florida.
Shut up. So what do you think about that? I mean, shut up, Sabrina. He done paid for it, but he was getting sick. So he needed that banana, right? To make him feel better. So how can they, and he showed a receipt, and the woman said it's paid for. So how can they go outside and harass that man like that? I don't understand that. Man,
A nose of Karen. Thinking I'm white and I'm right, no matter what you say, no matter what the clerk say, and I don't know what skin tone the clerk was, but it don't matter. If the clerk said he paid for it, she should have hushed her mouth. When none of her business to begin with. No way. It is, but it ain't. You understand what I'm saying? If you saw the man eating a banana in the stove, okay, you might think that's wrong. He eating a banana in the stove, but it really ain't none of your business.
Yeah, that's I don't understand.
But it's the case of a Karen, and I'm porcelain, and I'm right. I'm trying to be right so they won't cut me off no more. Because that one ran me hot when I saw it. Because I think the Lord. Huh?
That ain't your first time seeing that?
I saw that the other day. Yesterday, day before yesterday.
I think I got that from you too, but I didn't realize. I mean, if I come to the store, just like you said, your grandson went to the store, got a loaf of bread. He didn't get no bag. If he got the receipt and show you the receipt, why be harassed? I mean, you paid for it, it's yours. I mean, I go in the store all the time. Don't get me. I go in the store all the time. I be thirsty in the mud, so I might go in and get me a soda. I'm a right there in the store as long as I pay for it at the counter. It's out of mail.
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
I'm telling you, and police are wilding out in Florida, and they wilding out in Texas too, especially in Houston. These good old boys showing out in the South.
I bet they is. I've been hearing a lot about
these boys. I'm watching it. They showing out in the South. They showing out in the South. They showing out. They are showing out. Dog was been blown a long time ago.
Are they showing out because they tired of what's been going on? Or are they just showing out just be showing out?
No. I told you the dog whistle was blown a long time ago. Wasn't nobody paying no attention. The dog whistle was blown. I'm gonna tell you when the dog whistle was blown, wasn't nobody paying no attention.
When was it?
When the president of the United States gave all that money to the police department, and he got up there right after he was elected and said he will not be defunding. I will not be defunding the police. I am giving them, I think, what it was, 60 billion, 6 billion or something in money and men. I will not be defunding the police. I'm speaking true, educational and entertainment purposes only, YouTube. That's when the dog whistle was blown. That's when it was blown and people weren't paying no attention. He didn't give. You supposed to be running on. You supposed to be you. Now I'm finna run it down and I'm trying to do it in a nice way where they won't cut me off.
Okay.
2020, them niggas was in the street by George Floyd, wasn't it?
Yeah. That's right. Yeah.
It's all building up. This is the age of information. I mean, this is the year of information right here, and the age too. People better pay attention because it's getting crunk. Not the way they think it's gonna get crunk though. Okay. He got all them niggas was in the street, boy. They was in the street. Defund the police, defund the police. This 2020, right? When the election supposed to take, when Trump when Trump in 2020, was that the summer?
2020.
Yeah, summer 2020, George Floyd. It was the election. They didn't want Trump back in now. Because Trump was actually letting niggas in the street climb. He felt like they had every right. Even though he is supposed to be, we don't like him because, we know he like to run races. But, okay, we got to get them niggas out the street. We got to get them niggas out the street. Defund the police, defund the police. Run on the platform, defund the police. You get them niggas down to the poll, put you in the office, and then I'm not defunding the police. There will be no, we're going to give y'all George Floyd Police Reform Act. And in it, you get the money to the police. And the black community don't pay attention or read bills to understand what they doing. That's how come they've been doing us the way they do us. Because they don't teach us politics. When we already know politics if we pay attention. You put it in the George Floyd Reform Act to get the police the money. That's when the dog whistle was blown. Ron DeSantis, he get up, make his little speech in Florida, and they off the hook in Florida. White folk down there shooting people in the dog store, the police steady beating people and all kinds of stuff. You just ain't show the video. What they doing in Texas? They fucking the people up. We already know how the good old boys in Texas is, so you better tread lightly. But y'all get them down there in the jail and whoop their ass and kill them.
Yeah.
And we been knowing that too. We been knowing that too.
I know, right?
It's just been shown because of all this age of information, all they technology, all they high-tech toys. Yeah. That's the reason why all these little stupid ass beef in the black folks, even with these thugs and everything, it's gonna be beef. It's gonna be beefs. It's gonna be beefs. It's gonna be beefs. But some of these stupid ass beefs where we pulling out these guns, shooting each other and all that, we don't need to do that. That's been time out. And that's one thing about our generation. We've been singing that song. Y'all need to stop killing each other. Because they sitting back laughing. That's funny to them.
Yeah. We watch us fight. It is funny.
We got to stop. As long as we fighting each other, they gonna sneak in up on us and do stuff like they did right there in Florida when that man hadn't done nothing wrong. Nothing at all. And why it take 8 police? Why it take 60 bullets to kill one person?
You're right. You're right. Hold on.
This is for educational purposes only.
This is just something for y'all to think about. The Universal Declaration of Human Rights, not color, human rights. Article 15. Everyone has the right to a nationality. No one shall be arbitrarily deprived of his or her nationality, nor denied the right to change his or her nationality. Black's Law's Dictionary. Nationality is that quality or character which arises from the fact of a person's belonging to a nation or state. Nationality determines the political status of the individual. Status is the standing, state, or condition, the legal relation of individual to the rest of the community. The rights, duties, capacities, and incapacities which determine a person to a given class. Keep that class in your mind, all right? The highest status in the land is a noble, sovereign, or free white person, a national, okay? The lowest status on the land is a 14th Amendment artificial person, aka black people, people of color, colored person. It says the Albion Europeans, Romans, red men, changed this caste system to a class system, okay, which is based on wealth and hidden in codes, black and white, implying colors when they conquered the Moors, thus usurping the hereditary nobility. This is why they put y'all as so-called black people, not because of the color of your skin, because they went from a system that had rules and hidden agendas to make you the nobles of the land, the free white people, to the bottom of the barrel, black people. This is why they always say a colored person, a people of color, things of that nature, a Negro, because in law, if you choose to take on the brand of a colored person, a people of color, a black man, Latino, etc., it has also been held that there is no N-O legal technical signification to the phrase colored person, which the courts are bound judicially to know. So when you take on the title or the brand of a colored person, the people of color, Indian, Native American, etc., you just said to the world, you're not recognized in law. And if you're looking for an attorney to tell you what I just told you, don't hold your breath, because they take an oath to the Bar Association not to tell you. See that? Attorneys at law, an officer in a court of justice who is employed by a party in a cause to manage it for him. See what's going on? So you think the attorney is working for you because you got him on a retainer. In reality, though, that attorney is an officer in the court. He's an officer. He works for the court. See the trick? They put attorneys on our people like they defending us, and in reality, the court always end up getting something up out of the people because the attorneys work for the system. Because the entire system is based on color of law, the appearance or semblance without the substance of legal right. Study, study, study. Our self-law and master.
They got that black dictionary again. They got that black law dictionary.
And then when you go to reading it to you, if you pay attention, you know that because you can tell how the court system works against us.
So, today I was watching the news, right? Putin, the old Putin man over there,
Putin.
Mm-hmm.
They said Putin got folks falling out the windows. They unalive in the jailhouse. They getting poisoned. They falling down unalive. What's going on? They say Putin getting everybody hurt up over there. What's going on?
Ain't that the same thing happening in American prisons?
Yeah, but this one man they had captured over there. They had captured over there, and Putin. I guess Putin must have been mad at him. Something happened, but the man ended up passing away in jail. They poisoned him. Yeah.
Yeah, because he was a columnist, kind of like a journalist, and he was speaking bad about Putin and putting out there how Putin treatment was over there. So they got it and shut him up.
So Putin shut folks out, put a hand on you. He could put you out the window. He could pause you. Yeah, that's a bad man. Putin a bad man though.
Who is that talking in the background?
My cousin Cedric.
Oh. I just asked a question. I'm gonna ask another question.
What's up? Okay, go ahead.
Do not the same thing go on in the prison system in America?
Of course it do.
Federal, state, and local, and that's the truth. And I'm not saying and educational and entertainment purposes only, but they show documentaries about it. They put it on TV in front of you every day. But now you want to get in the mainstream media, the mainstream media. Y'all want to make Putin the bad dude. It's the optics they play all the time, and I ain't on nobody's side, but my people's side.
Right.
But it's the optics. If they play it all the time, they've been talking about he shooting missiles and stuff over here, the whole 9 yards. He could have done shot one when y'all gave Ukraine the money to shoot at him and destroy what he is, putting bomb shelters and everything, messing up his landscape.
But see, all that was due to the fact that Russia had already had Ukraine before the United States came into the battle. But when they went to that table, the United States kind of pretty much jacked Russia for Ukraine because they wanted to have a position where they could always be able to enter and be able to deal with Russia if they had to go to war with them. That's just like right now, they're not talking about all the troops that's being deployed overseas in that Ukraine area. You know, all the little allies that the United States done build up on, you know, how they always in other people's business, but their whole thing is to always be able to want to be able to go and put somebody in their land to be able to fight. So right now they got numbers and numbers of troops going to all those little countries all around over there, but they ain't talking about it. They don't be talking about how they shoot missiles at the United States out there in the sea. But something's gonna happen, and they're gonna put up some type of smoke screen.
Oh yeah.
And I don't know if it's gonna be before the presidency, because if the presidents don't change when it's a war in effect.
Oh, that's
what damn war over there. That's about the damn White House.
But
he better not.
But that's in response to when they shot them missiles that went over at that base and killed them United States.
And 3 people, yeah.
Yeah, you know, so they've been busting and they've been ducking over there. They just happen to hit and kill some people this time. So now they trying to build up troops and stuff over there because you know, and if Trump get back into the presidency, they already feel that by him taking hands and being with Putin, man, he gonna let Putin take Ukraine because he gonna pull all the money and all the troops. He gonna take them. He ain't gonna
put everything out.
Yeah, he ain't gonna give no money to support Ukraine. He gonna let Putin take Ukraine. Watch what I say.
Well, I know they said American girl. Well, she's not American, but she's a ballerina girl from. They detained her in Russia. Said she would donate money to Ukraine. Yeah. Said she was 33 years old. Said they trying to get her for treason. Famous. How can they get her for treason though?
Hey, because she's part of them and she's helping the enemy.
You right there?
I'm listening. I have to be very careful what I say.
She from you. So she was Russian. So she was from Russia. and she moved to California to be a ballerina. She got a lot of money.
She's a world-renowned ballerina.
Yeah, and so she would just donate to a charity. What's wrong with her donate to a charity?
You're a traitor. Putin feel that way. I mean, in political and in war terms and talking all that stuff, how they went down. If you fraternizing with the ops, you can get it too.
Yeah, I'm telling you. I'm gonna say like I said the other night. I'm gonna put it in the simplest terms because I gotta be careful what I say. For real, it's a monopoly game. It's a monopoly game. It's a monopoly game. Wasn't no war going on when Trump was in office. Trump was telling people, y'all gonna let Biden take y'all into World War III.
It's gonna be all
He
right.
told people in 2020, y'all gonna let him take y'all into World War III because them group of people, they like going to war. Some of the Republicans do, but them group of people, they like going to war. There's money. And you over here, you old and senile, and these people you got up around you, they must be old and senile too, because they ain't paying attention to nothing going on. The superpower status of the United States is dead and gone.
Oh yeah.
And they run around, all they doing, everything they doing to try to gather up all this money that they steady printing. You ain't distributing the money like you're supposed to. That might be the only thing, that's gonna be the only thing to save you. That's gonna be the only thing to save you. United States, not just one party or the other. Trump knew that. He told it.
Yeah, like you said, he's a businessman.
He a businessman and he know how to make that money and make that money roll. And he know where the money is coming from. He know. They talk all they know. I ain't pumping Trump up.
Yeah,
Trump is a businessman. The United States of America is a corporation. You got to run it like a corporation. And you been had all these greedy old people in the last 60 years running it in the ground.
You right. You ain't said nothing wrong.
The melanated community is the biggest because it's ours anyway. We the biggest, the largest spending power, and you're gonna have to give it back to us in order to save it.
But you gotta think about it.
Educational and entertainment purposes only.
It's yeah. The whole thing about it is time out.
But anyway,
the American dollar ain't got no value to it no more. The country.
It sure don't. That's why Trump is selling goddamn tennis shoes.
So when you on the monopoly board and you run out of money, you ain't the big fish on the tank no more. You got to start selling property. You start losing, and the whole thing. All the other economies, that's what they wanted. By time. For that other country probably to fall out, and it's
so what you think about that Trump interference trial?
In the what? I ain't paying no attention to them trials because they all shams.
Wait of him being a president again.
Like they even went so far had her daddy. They had her daddy testifying. Did you see that?
Yeah. I saw about 10, 15 minutes.
I can't believe it. They went so far as getting her daddy.
Cause they fight. They don't. Michelle Obama with her cock blocking ass. She gonna get when they go low, we go higher. No, when them motherfuckers hit you low, you go low too.
Girl,
I told you I get y'all popcorn and sit back and watch. I watched about 20 minutes of the daddy. I was clicking on my way to work and I was clicking through YouTube and it happened to be live. And I watched about 20 minutes of it on the ride. And I'm like, Lord have mercy, Lord. Didn't I tell y'all get y'all popcorn and sit back and watch it?
Yeah, now I'm like, they went as far as got that one daddy. He had to testify. He said, I told her anybody will save you 6 months worth of money. Now, why he go there and say that?
Why you go up there? Okay, you can say 6 months worth of money, but you up there in front of them porcelain people. They do not want to see you with no money as it is. You do good if you got what little bit you got. Then you go up there and tell them that we keep large sums of money on me. You a lawyer,
Right.
she a lawyer. The main people in the porcelain community listening to this outside the lawyers and the judges. IRS.
Yeah, I'm like, why he say that? He said, that's anybody give you 6 months of money at home in case you might need. I'm like, 6 months? Why would he give that? And when he said that, I'm like, oh, he just put a flag in her case right then.
Yes. Not only that, why you put a target on your daughter back? Why you put a target on your back? And then you gonna get up there and say that's what black people do.
He showed did say what black people do. Now that ain't what black people do. That's what white folks make.
That's why if black people got some money stashed, everybody don't know that.
No, they don't. They don't. But John Floyd, John Floyd.
He told it all. He telling all the secrets. He told all the secrets. Well, hell, his daughter up there tooting it up, and with the other lawyers, with the married lawyers, she ain't worried about none of that. I'm a lawyer. I got a little bit of money. They don't take my law degree. I can still make a little money, but shit, I can get on the post this old age. The 40, the new 30. Nah, bitch.
And they going all through their accounts. They going through all through Fannie Wilson accounts and everything. I mean, they going through. They find that they going through that shit with goddamn me a needle, goddamn me, and thread. They going through that so they're gonna find. They trying to find anything going up in there. They trying to figure it out, Pap. They gonna figure it out. But her daddy's so ding dong, he should have never said no mess like that. I'm like, why that man? God dog. Why he go up there and say that mess right there?
Yeah, ain't no figuring it out. They already know. They knew who to make get up there and tell it.
But her daddy,
that was wrong. That was wrong. See, that's how the porcelain people play.
Now, you would think your daddy do it though. Go up there and say that. Maybe auntie or something like that. But your daddy.
They already knew. They already knew. Why are you bringing my daddy in this? The interview that I listened to, they was trying to make him say she didn't live in the county that she's supposed to be in Fulton County. Okay, when she got he did tell one thing, and it made common sense. But you gotta know how they play games. Did she actually live from this month to that month? I listened to that because I'm about them numbers and shit on the slide. Okay, but if she owned the house. I thought the rules were, maybe the rules different in Georgia, that you have a residency there. What are y'all definitions of a resident? And then he said when she got sworn in at DA, she had threats on the line. You know she did. She went after the thugs. Hey, you a melanated woman in a position like this, you know somebody was threatening. In Georgia too? Come on now, ain't nobody crazy. So I would move. That's common sense. That's common sense. But they playing little games with it because they're trying to find a way to get her on the slide to make her sit down because you done got up there and acted a fool. But y'all put her up there and y'all knew she was going to do it.
She shouldn't be so dumb. She shouldn't be dumb, girl. Hold on.
I find it very weird that no one is talking about how there were 6 Nigerian billionaires who died in a plane crash mysteriously while on their way to the Super Bowl, and how Biden just posted this cryptic-ass message right after they died. The CEO of one of the largest banks in the country was on a helicopter with pilots, family, and the CEO/chairman of the Nigeria Stock Exchange when their helicopter mysteriously caught fire and crashed while on their way to the Super Bowl. And what are the odds that Biden on his presidential X account drops this photo with glowing red eyes and this weird caption that shocks all of America? And the caption for this picture that he actually posted on the presidential Twitter account was, just like we drew it up, and everyone thought that they were talking about the Super Bowl when they weren't. I honestly believe that this is what they were talking about. And if you are unfamiliar with the Nigerian Stock Exchange and what they have going on right now with America and just the overall fight for power, money, and greed, you need to pay attention to what is going on. One of the people on that aircraft was a chief executive of Access Bank, and his wife and his son were among those 6 people that were on board, and it went down shortly after 10 p.m. on Interstate 15, and all 6 people were killed, including 2 pilots and the former chairman of NGX Group, the Nigerian Stock Exchange. And what's so crazy, it is saying that authorities are investigating it, which means to me they may suspect foul play. They are trying to say that this could take up to 2 years. This entire investigation could take up to 2 years, and they are calling it a terrible tragedy. The Super Bowl was a giant ritual, and those people in that helicopter, think about it. If you take out the owner and CEO of a large bank, one of the largest banks in the country, you take off his wife, and you take out his son, who is left to get the money? Think about it.
Oh, now look at her, boy. Look at y'all. Make sure you got a like, share, subscribe. I sure appreciate it. She's some real stuff right there. Who gonna get that? It's gonna go back. It's gonna go to the state. So they had a blank. It was a black bank. They had a black bank owners
from Nigeria.
Yeah, but you know what? I never heard nothing about it just yet on the news. Not watch the news.
You ain't gonna hear nothing about it.
Have you heard anything about it on news?
I haven't either. I watched that video. I saw it. It came down my timeline. I hadn't either.
Oh, what's going on with that? Why they ain't told nobody about that?
But they made a big. It was all over the news about the 6 billionaires and his stepson or his son, whoever it was, that drowned. That was all over the news.
I'm confused about that. That's crazy. Lord, and the wife gone. They ain't got nobody to give it to. Who next? Nobody come next because ain't no kids. They don't go to the aunties and all that. That's done.
What about the 6 billionaires that was on the news every day, 5 days, 7 days a week? About the 6 billionaires that drowned.
Yeah, I meant to see it because
I ain't see it.
I see it the other day. Yeah.
Dang. That you know, just like Bryant, Kalisha Kobe, Bryant, you know what I'm saying? They say he had made it so far up there, you know, and his plane fell down. I mean, I don't know, but you know, I don't understand why it wasn't on the news. Ain't nobody talking about it. Like it's being quiet and it's not being noticed. I wonder why it's not being. I mean, I wonder why it's not being noticed. People just now noticing, like on TikTok and on, you know, on social media channels, you know, on social media platforms. It's the only people are able to know about it. Other than that, it wouldn't even came out. And she said, "Take 2 years to get that." It take 2 years, really? Why 2 years? That's too long.
Because they died on American soil and the AVA and all these and international law and all this kind of stuff got to take place, and they're gonna drag it out as long as they can.
2 years. God, that's a long doggone time.
You know what I say? Follow the money.
Yeah, that's sad. That's so sad, y'all. Hold on.
This rapper didn't sell his soul. That's why they came for him.
You know the whole like selling your soul?
Yeah.
If you don't do that, they'll kill you right away or they'll just put you in jail, right? Because if you really bag it, look, so Tory Lanez.
Tory, whose real name is Daystar Peterson, was sentenced to 10 years in prison for firing a gun at Meg and leaving her with bullet fragments in her feet.
The Tory Lanez one is interesting because he went independent. Yeah, and right after he went independent, then all this shit started happening to him. Yeah, exactly.
They took every single avenue away from me.
They took the playlisting away from me. They took every single thing they could take away from me. You know what I did? I immediately went to playing.
He was one of the first to like really dip out and then make the $1 million no label. Yeah, straight off the bat, like right off the bat. But look, this is where it's crazy. So he says this.
Illuminati trying to get me back, but I'm the one they gotta spare like a Britney nigga.
It's crazy because what happened with Megan Thee Stallion, now he's in jail. Megan Thee Stallion is signed with Roc Nation. Corey's dad, even in front of the court jail, he's like, Jay-Z, I'm talking to you. Just because my son didn't want to do that shit doesn't mean you have to put him in jail. Damn.
And the whole wicked system of Roc Nation, including you, Jay-Z.
Yes. Yes.
You who say you rose from the gutter, but you have traded and bartered the souls of young men. And you're still doing it.
But I'm not going to get into that. I'm not going to get into that.
Yeah, I know.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, shit.
By the way, this video is scripted and for entertainment purposes only. Stay weird.
Yeah, we talked about that before, haven't we? We sure have.
How much time Tory Lanez get?
They said 10 years. But just somebody in a foot, 10 years. I mean, but had he been in trouble already? I don't know. I can't say.
I don't know. That was assault, and that was the max for assault.
Oh, okay. 10 years is maximum for assault.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know that.
I didn't know that. I know now.
If they make it whatever degree it is, whatever degree of assault it is, you get the horse, you can give 10 years, and that's what they gave him.
They can,
but
his dad pissed off. His dad is real pissed off. He said, Roc Nation, Jay-Z, EFG.
That's what I'm trying to figure out, because I don't even gonna say too much, but that's what I'm trying to figure out. They must took his money too. Because
his playlist gone. All that gone. But one thing they couldn't take was his masters, though, right? They couldn't take that.
I believe that's the reason why that was the little sacrifice he had to do. He had to do the 10 years. Get rid of that nigga. Take his money and everything too. Cause he in the way.
Yeah.
Cause he was sending his ass to jail, break that nigga down. And all his popularity and everything be gone. The same game all of them play. So I'm trying to figure out where his money at. And he in Texas. Cause if you had the right kind of lawyer, you might could have did half of that and paid the other way off. Depending on what the fine was. So they must be trying to break him because the masters they know gonna make him some money.
Yeah. But why try to take somebody none of yours though? And he worked hard for that. It ain't like he that good no damn way, not to me. I'm just saying, you know, I don't know.
Making a state and sign with who?
Yeah, you sure what you say with who? You sure right. Hold on, man. You got to always on your own stuff, but even though you're on your own stuff, you see what still happens. Even though if you're on your own stuff, you still can be screwed up. And I'm talking about.
Yeah, you gotta understand. A lot of people say power, and they think when they get money and stuff, they get power because you can do a whole lot of things with money, which is true. But you gotta know how to wield that power, and some people don't wield it for good.
Yeah. I sure hate that, but they better learn how to. I mean, with just how the same way they did, they couldn't lock Jackson Michael up, they couldn't lock Prince up, so they decided to do him this way here.
Ain't
that crazy? Oh
It's
well.
kind of sad what people do when they feel threatened. Sometimes it's kind of sad when you feel a little small threat or something. Why you want to just get all crazy?
Yeah, why not just leave people alone? Just they just figured that they don't want to be bothered. Just go on, but do your thing. They gonna do that thing, and just leave people alone. Just don't fool with them. No, don't backtrack yourself to go back in that same source and fool with them again. You know what I'm talking about? I don't know why people do that. I don't do that. I don't do that, pal.
Who was that? Who did that? Who did that? Who did that vulgar video with Cardi B?
What video?
One of the two females, Cardi B and somebody else. They did the little video because I watched it and I don't like Cardi B. I watched her on the reality show. I read her the
What happened? What happened?
When I think it was Megan Thee Stallion who did that song with Cardi B and they made that little whatever it is. And they supposed to been kissing up in the video. And all this, it was Cardi B and somebody else, another female rapist, artist, whatever you want to call them.
Yeah.
Somebody got to know what I'm talking about because they was talking about it. They was talking about it. People was talking about it.
I
for me to
don't even know.
In order for me, and I don't like Cardi B nor Megan Thee Stallion. But I think that's who it is.
I don't know, girl.
Didn't they do a song together about it was I can't think of the name of the damn song, but I thought it was them two. I might be wrong, but I know Cardi B is one of them.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know.
But when I think it was Megan Thee Stallion. When I saw that video, I knew she was gone then.
Cardi B, she been gone. She sold her soul a long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
She did. Hold on.
Yep.
If you do those 4 things every single day, that will change your life with you still eating the stuff that you eating. See that? So look, everybody's scared to change their diet, right? How about don't change your diet right now, just add to your diet. Add more fruits and vegetables. Start grounding, add earth, get in the sun 2 hours a day. Add fire, start breathing more, be around oxygen trees more, add wind. Last but not least, start drinking at least 50 to 55 ounces of water a day. Use water, use those 4 elements. Man, look, you ain't gonna want to eat the chicken wing no more. I'm telling you.
Yeah, once you start eating certain things and certain things you won't want to eat no more. Because when I started going on my diet and I started working out, I didn't eat sweets no more. You know what I'm saying? I probably just chewed gum or had like a peppermint right there, but I didn't do sweets no more. This stuff that starts tasting totally different. So, and you drink a lot of water, but you be somewhere near a bathroom and drink a lot of water. Trust me, because it's gonna run right. It ain't nothing. Nothing.
Yep.
Okay, hold on.
Watch this, real quick. When you're at a concert, those people are up on the stage, correct? You're down. You're enlightening them, correct? And praising and falling out. When you're at an opera, they're low. You're high. Think about it. I'm gonna leave it right there.
What you get out? I mean, I understand what she's saying. What you think? I don't believe that when they high, we low, like they over us. I don't believe that. And surely I hope they ain't doing no damn spell on nobody. I don't know, but I guess it depends on the spirits that you believe in, I guess, and I guess that's what you would say, I guess. What you think, Pep?
I think Tokyo, I think she wise. She needs to stop drinking. She's very intelligent, but she needs to stop drinking.
So she needs to stop drinking good.
Mm-hmm.
I think so too. Something wrong.
I watched her. She's off the hook, but she be telling a lot of truth, a lot of motherfucking truth. But I watched her videos a couple times, And when she get drunk, it ain't the high, it's the drunk. Because she gets sloppy.
Yeah.
It ain't the weed. You let everybody know you smoke weed. You ain't fucked up about that. It ain't the weed. It's the drunk. I saw it.
Hold on.
We begin with that breaking headline today. A Michigan doctor sentenced, being called a monster. A day of reckoning for the doctor who diagnosed hundreds of patients with cancer when they did not have it. Outside the court, the tears and anger. He lied to so many patients, giving many of them extensive chemotherapy, which then made them sick. So many of those families today coming face to face with the doctor as he was sentenced to 45 years behind bars. And you're about to hear what the doctor said to those families. ABC's Ron Claiborne leads us off.
Judgment Day for the doctor who caused so much pain. Victims of Dr. Farid Fatah outside the courtroom where he was sentenced, hand in hand, then defiant.
45 years for the lives that he took. It just wasn't enough.
In court, the 50-year-old doctor breaking down, saying, "I misused my talents, yes, and permitted this sin to enter me because of power and greed." But those words no comfort for Cheryl Blades.
I could hear him talking to my mother because I went to every appointment. So I could hear him talking to her and promising her to save her.
In all, Fatah pleaded guilty to intentionally misdiagnosing more than 550 patients, often prescribing treatment for cancer that they did not have. He earned more than $17 million as a result.
Dr. Fatah pounced on every opportunity to use a patient's body as a profit center.
One of the patients, 53-year-old Monica Flagg.
Stressful. It was extremely emotional.
You know what, pal?
What?
They bring me back to the C19. They bring me back to the C19. How they was telling people when people went there with colds, they had colds. They didn't go in there with sometimes with C19, and they was treating it with C19, even though they had colds. And that's crazy.
You know, when I found
he was getting he was getting a lot of money. He was getting all kind of Medicaid, Medicare. He was getting all the insurance money, wasn't he?
People think I'm crazy, but I'm serious about myself. I don't go around them hospitals and them doctors unless I feel like I can't take it no more, because I don't trust them.
Yeah. I wait till the last day to go to the doctor myself, but when I go, I'll be like, dang, I'm gonna go sit in this waiting room, and then they're gonna poke out on them. You can't go
You ain't finna give me all this medicine, and the Bible says, physician heal thyself. Ain't no whole bunch of people can really tell me more about my body. You might can see on the inside of it better than I can, and you might think you know the understanding workings of it, but I've been toting it around. And we get mistreated when we go to the medical establishment anyway, because there's more porcelain people than us is. And I don't trust them. I don't trust them.
Me either. Let's see. Hold on.
This is the dark truth behind Valentine's Day that nobody is talking about. Valentine's Day was originally a Greek and Roman celebration called Lupercalia. And on this holiday, it was used to celebrate the god named Pan. How they celebrated this holiday is they would 187 goats and dogs and walking in the streets clobbering women with the dead skins of the animals they sacrificed. They would come together and put their names in a hat, and the name that they pull out of the hat, they would have a cheek clapping session. Now, how they changed the name from Lupercalia to Valentine's Day is this man that's sitting behind me right here. Yeah, Saint Valentine's, which was a saint that was protecting the young people of Rome spiritually by getting them married. And the Roman Catholic Church didn't take too fond of that because they didn't want their man becoming too weak by getting married. And because of them actions, he was 187. And somehow they took him being martyred and made that a holiday. Be aware who y'all giving y'all energy to on these holidays. Let me know what y'all think about the truth behind Valentine's Day in the comments. Like and follow for more wisdom and stay tuned. Follow me on YouTube if y'all want that exclusive content. Hit that business email y'all trying to do business. Y'all be aware not to worship these false gods.
But you know what, pal? It don't surprise me. Every holiday, they made everything they made about our holiday. It's always something devastating behind that holiday. There's always something devastating that made that holiday be present, or to get that holiday. Just
and
like
they got one.
Like
They got one.
Just
Yeah.
like Thanksgiving. They went to get all the food out of there, but only left peas that'll be funny.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah. I understand very well. And they got one every month too, don't they?
Yeah. Cause and I was looking at something. I don't know if I kept it or did I get rid. I might have kept it because I said I want to talk about it. I don't see what you said about it. Let's see here.
Because in old school, discipline was in the school versus new school.
So what type of discipline are we
Oh
talking
my
about?
gosh.
Paddling.
So, boy, let me tell you something.
What does that look like? What is the process of?
You act out in the classroom.
Okay.
And what they do, they come down there and give you a warning. All right. And of course, me being the child that I was, I didn't give a damn about no warnings. I go there and did it again. So then I get sent to the office and they have you come back there in the principal's office, which was always like, it was all like a little dark little box room that you walking into, and had this big fat desk in the front. And when you walk in, you see that paddle sitting on the desk, and the paddle was probably about this, maybe about that long. But we had this one particular principal, boy. We did not want to get hit by him. Now, when you know you got a dude with 2 first names, you know you're in trouble. I can call his name. I mean,
don't call his name.
Okay, I'm calling him. But he got 2 first names. And when you got in trouble and you go in there with him, and on top of that, he was the football coach. And boy, he had a paddle in there. It had holes all in that thing. And all I can think about when I go in there, I said, boy, them holes finna put an implant on my ass.
I remember the paddle, but the paddles, I just get paddles, but they didn't have no holes in them. This is a straight paddle. They didn't have no holes in them back in the day when I was going to school.
Yep, you sure right. You sure right.
That's a suction right there.
You sure right.
Ass whooping, boy. Look at her. Hold on.
Okay, this is a new experience for.
Wait a minute. This is what I'm gonna get your opinion on right here, Pat. Right here. Here it is. Right here.
Okay, this is a new experience for me, y'all. I'm at Midway Airport at Hudson Nonstop. They got this thing where you put your card in here, you shop, and then you just walk out. And you know why? Because it charges you. These sensors pick up. So at first I was like, I'm not doing that. I'm going to try it. And I'm going to see what happens. Okay, so insert credit card. Get ready. Get set. Remove card and go. Oh my God. So it let me in. And now all I do is shop. And it's going to charge my card. Oh my gosh. And they said they've been doing this for about 3 years. So I'm gonna come back after I figure out what I'm gonna buy and let you know how I'm gonna come back when I walk out.
Ain't that something? So this gonna be the new thing. This gonna be the new thing.
Yeah, man.
Do you see all the ship in the air, high on the ceiling?
Cameras and sensors.
Man, you can't steal a paper clip out there.
If you pick it up, one of them sensors is gonna read that barcode on it.
And go put it in your truck.
Yep, that's moving a little too fast for me. I'm gonna age a little bit on that because
I think they said Walmart trying to do this. They said you go to Walmart and you use your credit card before something up in Walmart. and you get something you didn't pay for it, it automatically be on. They said you automatically get charged for it.
Yeah, they reading your thing, stealing your money and everything. The white folks already, the old white folks especially, already crying because you can get. The woman said she went in there to pay for herself and went to pull a credit card out. They said it was already paid for. When she walked up to the reader, he read it. The man said his was in his wallet in his back pocket. He had never took it out, and he was charged. Got his information and charged for something he didn't even pay for. I mean, he didn't even get. These white folks crying, so I'm gonna have to age on that one a little bit. But y'all trying to get, you I already got my voice hell.
It's getting them too, boy. You know it's hella.
Yeah, yeah. And I'm gonna tell the truth to the day I die, and I'm gonna fight. You already got my voice. You know how I look. You got my fingerprints. So what the fuck? What more do you want from me? We going down for my life now. We going down for my life.
Told y'all they wanted to put that chip in you, but you didn't want to listen. But you walking around with that card that you can just press up against that motherfucker. That card with that chip in it.
Tap card.
You got that
Already.
I want it in your hand, but you got that chip in your pocket. It's got everything attached to it. Everything.
That's boy. They treat us
like
bad.
You say, that motherfucker can read that shit in your pocket now.
Yeah.
They did something, cousin.
Yeah.
But
I know they something.
Who winning?
I ain't surprised with none of the shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I know they got a hell of a plan they've been trying to implement for years, and slowly but surely it's being implemented. But the cameras is watching it, so it ain't like you get bamboozled. You watching the shit happen. You seeing it. It's like they telling you what they finna do to you, and what can you do about it? Fight the powers that be. Hey, fight the powers.
There you go. Cause what?
Y'all be good.
All right, cousin. Let's see more, y'all. We gonna holler. Yay! Yeah,
He right. Cause you got a right to barter and trade with your services what you want.
That's cold-blooded, pal. That's cold-blooded. Let's check this out right quick.
This is the dark truth behind Valentine's Day that nobody is talking about.
I already did that. Valentine's Day crazy as hell, boy. Look here and say. I ain't even want to celebrate Valentine's Day no more.
Chris Brown was replaced.
Same thing with Kanye, bro. He's the real Chris Brown, and he's not allowed to get on stage. It's the only way he can make his money.
So you feel like that was like a lookalike that did that?
Huh? Do I feel like it was a lookalike in Chris Brown's body?
Wait a damn minute.
Okay.
No, Chris Brown is not that. It's just the same. It's the same thing with Kanye, bro.
The taller Kanye, the smaller Kanye, taller Kanye.
I was Ye. They started making more Ye's. Chris Brown, that was not Chris Brown on stage. You know what I'm saying? Like,
because I'm an alien.
It's not Chris Brown on stage, bro.
Let him cook.
Well, Chris Brown, he believes in UFOs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
Do you think you ever been abducted?
Hell nah.
Do you think you ever seen anything that looked different? Why do you believe?
Because I'm an alien.
Why?
Because I'm an alien.
Okay. Explain.
I can't explain.
Do you feel like, and I don't mean, you know, sometimes people think alien with the eyes and outer space and all that stuff, but you really feel like you're not of this planet?
I don't know. No, I'm an alien.
By the way, this video is scripted and for entertainment purposes only. Stay weird.
Do you think some of the people are cloned? Have they come out with clone? I mean, they came out with AI people, but I believe some people have been cloned because they were trying, and because they remember they tried to do it. I mean, when they first came out, when they first tried to do it from day one. I remember the clear as day.
I watched the episode on Perry Mason referring to this same thing. In my opinion, you know how in the Thriller video Michael Jackson played the werewolf.
Yeah. Yeah.
How did he play the werewolf? He had on a whole bunch of makeup and shit, and everything fitted to his face, and everything. They can do what they want to do. All you gotta do is get the close body type and height and skin tone. You put anything in front of somebody, illusion is a motherfucker.
Oh, I know. It's illusion will get you, and that's what been getting us too. A lot of us is illusion. I do believe they say, oh, Beyonce B, Beyonce B is clone. They say, but no, I don't think she cloned, but I know she had a lot of work done on her body. I know that much. I definitely don't believe she cloned. She ain't cloned. But her body, she ain't had no work on her body. Now you can't tell me she ain't had no work on that body now. That outie body. She had some work on that outie body. She have. Ain't nothing wrong with it. But see, she can afford to pay for hers to get done right without still, saying, had a botched up BBL and stuff. BBL, TTL, titties and all that stuff, you know what I'm saying? So,
So for argument's sake, let's say that Chris Brown is telling the truth about he being an alien. He may be an alien. That may be alias Chris Brown.
Don't you think you crazy? Ain't nobody. I mean, I don't know. Cause remember now. Let's go back. Let's go back some months. Let's go back to some months in last year. Remember they were saying people saying they were seeing people in their backyard and stuff. Looking like aliens and stuff. You remember that girl? But I thought they were lying. But then they showed a video out of somebody's backyard. But it was night. Not night. It was nighttime. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, all that pap. You hear me?
Anything possible, friend. I don't, anything possible. But I be looking at both sides of the picture. They showed you a hologram of Tupac.
And Tupac is not over there in Puerto Rico on the beach. He is not on the beach.
Nah, yes he is. He having fun.
He in spirit. He probably is in spirit.
Mm-hmm.
But let's check this out so we can laugh, girl. Let's see if we can laugh. Check it out.
Y'all hear this? It's 2 o'clock in the morning and she still won't give it to him. Man, I'm trying to go to sleep. God, come on, I'm gonna make sure she give it to him. Just give it to him! Like, dang! I'm losing my mind, bro. We all know it's yours. Just give it to him! He's fighting about the same thing every night. Oh, I just woke up. I'm about to go check on my dad. Dad, why you keep giving people your stuff?
What are you talking about?
Why every night you keep giving that same girl your stuff and knowing she's not gonna give it back?
Sean, what are you talking about? I don't give nobody my stuff. What are you talking about?
You be fighting with her all night. Give it back. Give it to me.
Sean, don't get out of my face. Just stay asleep. Don't worry about what I'm doing.
Wow. All right. You want me to stay asleep? I hope she hit you in your head next time you ask her to throw it back.
Get your ass over here.
Oh Lord have mercy.
Oh my goodness, Lord have mercy. Pap, I gotta get my laugh on before I get off the show. Girl, if I tell you, that was funny.
I had to get up and get me a cup of coffee on that one. Because I was laughing so hard I couldn't stop. I was getting choked.
Yeah.
That was a good laugh, because now I see it wasn't only my house it happened in.
Boy, you crazy. Oh my
That was good laugh. That was good laugh, friend. That was good laugh. I had to be quiet on that because I was getting choked. I was killing myself over here.
Yeah, that's
I
funny.
hope she not in the head next time with it.
I'm gonna keep that girl.
Boy, that sick of me. That sick of me.
Okay, listen. We're gonna check my. What the?
911 emergency. Yeah, I need some help. What's the matter? With my mouth. With your mouth? No, with my mouth. I have to do it. I have takeaways. Oh, you got to do the takeaways? Yeah. All right. What's the problem? You have to help me with my math. Okay. Tell me what the math is. Oh, here's one. 5 take away 5. 5 take away 5. And how much do you think that is? 5. Johnny, what are you doing? Just playing math off of me with my math. What did I tell you about playing on the bed? Your mother. I need help. The car says that. I didn't mean to police.
She needed some help. She needed some help.
Get that baby some help with her doggone math.
She needs to call 911.
Yeah,
someone dial 911.
Much love to that officer or that operator who answered that phone. Much love to that person. Boy, look at her.
Yes, yes.
They was willing to help them with that with the homework. Ain't that something?
Yes, yes.
She said, "What are you doing on that phone? You say I need some help. Call somebody. call the police."
Oh, she called the police. She dialed 911.
That was
help
so
me,
cute.
help me.
I thought that was so cute, girl. I got to show some pap them on the show. I said, I got to they can laugh like I laugh my butt off, girl. Ain't nothing like a good old fashioned laugh. Nothing like a good laugh. Y'all just understand. Nothing like a good laugh.
Laughter's good for the soul. That was funny.
That first one was a trip. Let's play first one. Yeah.
Y'all hear this? It's 2 o'clock in the morning and she still won't give it to him. Man, I'm trying to go to sleep. God, come on, I'm gonna make sure she give it to him. Just give it to him! Like, dang! I'm losing my mind, bro. We all know it's yours. Just give it to him! He's fighting about the same thing every night. Oh, I just woke up. I'm about to go check on my dad. Dad, why you keep giving people your stuff?
What are you talking about?
Why every night you keep giving that same girl your stuff and knowing she's not gonna give it back?
Sean, what are you talking about? I don't give nobody my stuff. What are you talking about?
You be fighting with her all night. Give it back, give it to me.
Sean, don't get out my face. Just stay asleep. Don't worry about what I'm doing.
Wow, alright, you want me to stay asleep? I hope she hit you in your head next time you ask her to throw it back.
Get that over here!
You gotta stop hurting me, friend. You hurt me, friend. You just hurt me. My stomach hurt. You hurt me.
He said he gotta go check on his dad. But at least he woke up. I sleep go check on his dad.
Yeah, they woke him up here. He couldn't sleep.
Why you always keep giving stuff that's yours? Ooh, Lord have mercy.
Damn, I ain't got choked. I'm crying over here. I'm crying. I promise you. I can't see.
Girl, ain't that like a good laugh? Let me tell you, girl. And when Daddy thought about it, Daddy had been there when he thought about it on that line. But I wonder who filmed it.
Man, he was filming it. The little boy was filming it. He was filming it. Boy, you can't do nothing around your kids nowadays. They show the world off it.
They put all your kids outside in the street, baby.
You sure do? All of it.
And we be knowing what's going on because it be fun to us because we know what's going on and they don't.
Yeah.
And they make it so much fun because just maybe our parents did us like they were little kids. We know it was funny because we didn't fucking know.
Yes, we didn't know. We didn't know.
Girl, look here. I've been crying tears over here, girl, 'cause baby.
I'm crying too. I promise you, I'm over here crying. I couldn't hold it in. I couldn't hold it. I'm going to my mama's house every night. I'm going to my mama's house.
I'll make sure I keep it on my live stream. I'm make sure I don't eat race. I'm gonna play it for a while.
Already.
Yeah. I hope y'all thought that was funny, yeah, because I know I thought that was funny as I don't know what, yeah, because that was a good way to end the show, ain't it?
Yes, it was. Yes, it was.
Girl, it was. I mean, it really was. But anyway, Pap, we've been here for a while, girl. But don't hang up, don't leave the chat. You just hold on.
Okay.
It was nice, y'all. I'm glad y'all hung in with us. Y'all got y'all laugh on before we left up out of here. Cause look here, you have to have a laugh at the end of the night. I'm telling you, you get to have your good ones. So you had 2 good ones. Let me tell you. And if you never ask me for it, whatever, just let me know and I'll send it to you. So you get your laugh. I'll play it over and over. You know?
Already.
I'm serious. Man, I'm serious, y'all. But anyway, we get up out of here and I'll show. Thank y'all for watching. And y'all have a good night. And y'all know what we always say all the time when we go out of this bitch. How the hell you gonna love somebody when you don't love yourself? Peace.
Yeah. It's to my angel soldiers in the sky. I miss you. I miss you. Don't live. I miss you.